the moonlight starts to come in through the what you now realize is a glass roof.
Oh.
And you see Luna kind of stand in it and look up and like, finally. And you see her kind of looking at her hand as it begins to twitch.
Oh, great.
It's time to be free, and her, along with the others, all start to roil and shake at first. And they begin to have their limbs stretched. And you see them dropping and bodies extending. You see their skin tearing away with fur showing. The skin of their face tears away with the mouth starting to elongate and turn into a snout.
I'm a geek. I use my bubbles when I speak. I'm a freak because you see that for me. I'm unique. There is only one of me. I'm complete, so I really don't care what you think of me. I'm a geek.
Welcome to Comics in the Cross, the greatest streamers that you have never heard of. You have reached Chronicles of Andriesia, our D&D stream. Monday night, 8:30. It's on and poppin'. We got the whole crew here, and this is session number 20. We almost got eaten by a giant snake last time.
The way you said that, you were like, I don't know. For some reason, it sounded like you were going to say, please leave a message after the beep.
I do have a very good answering machine message voice. I'll just throw that out there. And I may or may not made a hip-hop ringtone answer machine at one point. I'm just throwing it out there. May or may not have happened. But welcome, everybody. Welcome to Comics in the Cross. I'm going to pass it off to our illustrious DM, Cross, the drinker of player tears and the inventor of terror in all of our hearts. Thank you. Have a good night.
Okay, no, we're not just drawing to the fact that you done like a hip hop like voicemail for your phone. We're not letting that go easily. We're going to come back to that at some point. Just FYI,
hey,
that's not getting dropped.
I'm here for it.
It's like that is not getting dropped. But welcome to Chronicles of Andriesia. I, of course, am your host and DM for this evening, Cross, and I either have a really amazing voice for a voicemail on your phone or a really awful one, depending. Got a really great accent, but you have no idea what I'm saying. So, whatever side of that you want to sit on, go for it.
And he's really good at cons. If you ever need to talk to a famous person, just bring Cross.
Don't bring Nitro.
Do not bring me.
Conversation from before the stream is like you're bringing the wrong one.
Dude, we're screwed, Caleb. We are screwed.
He's fine. He just has to go up to the table before you, and he'll be fine. It's only you that gets ignored. To your face.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to derail already. Gosh. Sorry, that was from a conversation from before the stream, but thank you so much for joining us tonight. This is, of course, session 20 of Chronicles of Andriesia. 10 sessions deep into Chapter 2, Unknown Waters. And we had a very interesting session last time.
I'm laughing at Caleb's head. I'm sorry.
Why is your zooming go to your bald head? Like,
dude, you need to keep it like that the whole session. Just your eyes up.
You need like some sort of visual effect in your camera when you zoom. It's just like a
oh gosh,
like gleaming off of it or something.
Just got a border full of face. I love it.
Oh my god! Yeah, this is going to go well for tonight. But in our last session, our heroes, of course, dealt with coming out of the mist and dealt with the PTSD of seeing fears and worries and troubles of everything that was going on. They then, of course, followed the last of the instructions to get to the island they were heading to, the island of monsters Typhon, and found it as a floating island in the sky. And just as they seen the floating island in the sky and looked up to it, their ship was attacked and destroyed by a dragon turtle, which halved the crescent in two. And our heroes were taken up in the waterfall up to the island of Typhon.
I'm still never forgiven you for destroying the ship.
Guess I don't need to draw it anymore.
Once they got to the island of Typhon, it lived up to its name of the Island of Monsters, as they were immediately attacked by the Kamitachi, a group of white weasels with blades for arms. And boy, did they hit hard. They dealt out some freaking damage in that first attack.
Not nice.
As our heroes ventured off through the forest after defeating them, Aero in hot pursuit of the object of his desire, the object he was seeking, which happened to be Leo, that he could detect through the forest, they came across a second friend, which was a basilisk, which the fight looked like it could be over quickly thanks to a quick spell from Aries that distracted the basilisk and hypnotized it. And then it very quickly went downhill, and our heroes ended up running through the ruins away from a basilisk that was chasing them while Droghar was trying to ride it.
Perfect.
Had to try.
On brand.
Sounds good.
After they finally got rid of the basilisk and managed to scare it off, they headed into the forest and ran into an individual who told them it's not safe to be out at night and they would take them back to their camp. Something that seemed very familiar to a previous experience that they'd had, and was made even more familiar when they got inside the camp and found out that not only the hooded figure, but everyone else that was there at the camp was human. For anyone who's not been with us from the very beginning of our campaign, in this world, the humans were basically made extinct. A genocide was committed to wipe pretty much all of them out. But we have come across a camp of the humans. So we are picking up in the human settlement on the island of Typhon as it's just starting to turn evening. And the woman who had brought you out of the forest to the camp had introduced herself. Her name was Luna. And my name is Luna, and who the hell are all of you?
Wait, so this totally feels like we've done this before. Like, spot on, 100%. Like, I have to question. You said your name is Luna, right? You don't happen to be like, you know, an ancient being or something, one of the horsemen of death, you know, like death or pestilence or whatever, judgment or poopy. I don't know what. I wasn't paying attention when they told us what the horsemen were, but this is literally a very familiar situation. So I'm just curious. Are you a supernatural being? I thought I would ask.
Not that I'm aware of, and I'm really curious what all of you have been up to since before coming here, if that's seeming familiar in some way.
This is
Well, we
probably...
literally did. Yeah, go ahead, Droghar.
This is probably the dumb question, but are you human?
Yeah, last time I checked, I was human.
Oh, and I turned to the group. I'm like, isn't Darius human? He's like the only one. Or he was, right?
Droghar, this is literally the same situation we were in, like almost 100%, except for Magic Man isn't here.
Do you
And
know
there's a
a
lot
guy
more of
named Darius Rocker?
Ah!
I don't know about the last name, but we've got a Darius here, and she points over to some guy that's working on like some of the food for dinner this evening. He just kind of waves.
I don't think that's him, right?
No, that's not him.
Okay.
Hi.
So,
Well,
what
right.
brings you to Typhon?
well,
I'll be honest, we're not used to getting visitors here, so
Are
well,
you
Anybody
that you're the
else
last
have
human?
heard this?
are we what? Sorry.
Are you aware that you're the last humans?
No, not that I was a. Well, we'd heard stories of that. You know, our group had maybe possibly been the last one thanks to a massacre that had happened, but we always kind of assumed that maybe there was more humans out there somewhere.
Nope.
I'll immediately show her my the scarring on my body and the green glowing, you know, the marks. Yeah, we're here because of this. Right here.
Her and a couple of other of the guards immediately kind of like pull weapons. Whoa.
Whoa,
Okay.
whoa.
What's going on here?
No. It's a fake cuss. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
You should
say
worry
that,
about it.
I was gonna say, you say that like that's something to be calm about. Why are you cursed?
I made a deal, and it was really bad. I made a deal to basically save the world, but you know, it backfired on me, and now I'm dying. So we're here to get a bow or something, and it's supposed to save my life. So, yes.
Oh, you're after the bow.
Yeah, the bow.
Wait,
know
has
something
anyone
about-
else come through asking about the bow? Have you seen anybody else at all?
Oh,
Besides us?
yes. Robot. A robot fella.
Yeah, we had a group coming in here already, and she kind of points over to like a big, massive like building near the back of the camp. We've set them up to get some food. They came in looking pretty beat up and banged up.
I
Is
just
there-
start booking it towards there.
Is there
I
beer
know
there?
exactly-
Is there beer there? Beer? Beer?
There might be. We might have
Droghar
some ready
immediately
to
heads
go.
that way. Immediately.
Do they have all their swords and stuff still drawn at me?
Yeah, like guards literally cut you guys off from going over there. I'm like, excuse me, no. You don't get to just have free reign of our camp. We have no idea who the hell
Please,
you
I
are.
just want to see if my friend's okay. I need to see. Please, we were
Those-
separated.
The group that you saw, those were my crew on a ship, and we somehow got sucked up here because a giant turtle bit us, and then there was some fruits, and then a giant snake thing. It was
My
crazy.
name is Droghar.
Oh, Aero.
Okay, let's head over to the building. She kind of waves at the guards to kind of escort. Like, oh my goodness, there's a lot of questions to ask, and I don't know if I want to deal with this and getting answers, but okay. And so she kind of walks you over to the big building at the back. It's actually a fairly well built up settlement. It's looking very kind of, I want to say very kind of like Viking looking. Like the building you're looking to looks like a long kind of building, fairly high built up, kind of arches at either side of it with like almost like leather skins at the top and stuff to kind of for any rain or bad weather to kind of deal with. As she starts to lead you through the door there, you see inside, and it's actually a massive like dining hall in the place, which is, and you see it like one of the front tables, like the crew are pretty much all there, like everyone from the crew survived and was pulled up along with Dream, and they're currently getting food.
I run up
under
to
guard
Leo.
as well.
I like tackle Dream.
Yeah, and Leo's not sitting at the table. Leo's kind of just standing. He feels awkward kind of sitting at the table when he's not really going to partake in anything. So
I run and jump on him, like full hug. Clank,
Leo does not return the hug, but Aero just is stuck onto him. It's like,
my friend, I missed you.
good to see you, Captain. Welcome back.
I thought you were dead.
Yeah, I had a feeling we weren't going to get rid of you that easily.
Dude, the crescent.
Yeah, it's gone.
It hurts.
And while
Okay.
Arrow's hugging onto Leo, Dream gets up to the table and comes and hugs Aries as well.
I full blown like just tackle her.
You see Luna coming over and saying, okay, everyone take a seat at the table. We'll get you something to eat, something to drink, get you guys settled.
Beer?
Yes, we'll get you beer.
Sweet.
Then I think we'll do a proper bit of catching up. All of you can catch up with each other and we'll start seeing if we can answer some questions with everyone.
To Dream, and I'm just like petting her. I'm like, I can't believe you're here. I thought you died. Oh, I had to go through water and animals and I'm glad you're okay. I'm so glad you're here. And I'm just like talking like a million miles a minute, which isn't like Aries at all. But I'm just
She kind of like
I
puts her
kinda-
hand on your mouth and just like pulls your head into hers, and it's just, I know.
I'll lean over to Erellia. I'm not happy she's here, but you know, whatever.
ditto, buddy. And then I just start crying and just saying, I thought I lost you. And I'm just crying.
No. We had a couple of run-ins here on the island. We came up in some pool of water somewhere, and it was just me with the rest of the Arrow's crew. But we made it through and found this place. So as you all settle into the table and all kind of come in, Luna kind of pulls up a chair, kind of like the head part of the table, to talk with all of you. Make sure so that food gets brought in, beer gets brought in, drinks. You guys eat your fill, drink your fill. You guys are stuffing your faces, like, because you guys have, apart from the stuff that you've just went through on the island, have also had days of like bare rations on the ship and trying to get here. So you guys eat your fill, and she's basically like, just go for it. She's like eat as much as you guys like. It looks like you've had a hell of a journey getting here. I must say, it's been some time since we've had anybody make it here to Typhon. It's not a usual place that we get visitors.
Luna, I have a question for you. I can understand that you don't get visitors, but is this going to be one of those situations where it's going to be very difficult for us to leave? Obviously, we're like super high in the air, and my ship is gone. So, how would we be able to leave this place if we were to, want to leave? Also, do you have a boat that we can have for free?
Well, and she kind of like waves over someone. She says, "This is one of our head engineers here, Jacob, and he was actually is informing he was talking with your first mate, Leo here. We really don't have any transportation off the island per se, and we've not been able to fix or prepare anything except for one possibility, but we've never had the tools or manpower or anything to be able to actually repair it. But Leo says with some of the stuff that your crew know, maybe they'll be able to help. We actually have an airship.
Oh, what? I'm sorry, what?
It's an old pirate ship that was magically imbued to be able to fly, but it's in very, very bad disarray and disrepair.
But it goes in the air, like super high up. Like
yes,
that is badass.
But
we shall name it. Wait, but we can have it, right?
Well, our engineers talked with your first mate and said it could be a possibility for you all to take it. If you can fix it, I think we can strike a deal, because let's be perfectly honest here, we don't particularly want to stay on an island full of monsters either, but we have had no way off.
Droghar puts his fist out to Aero, like for a fist bump.
Yes.
So if you can help us repair it and can get us to somewhere where we can settle and build a new life and a new home where we're not under threat of being constantly eaten, then I think we could strike up a deal as the ship being payment for that, for helping us out.
We shall call it the Crescent 2.
That's not
going original with it.
Nope, it's the Crescent 2, and that's what it's going to be called. Okay,
so
name. About the
bow. Asking about something else.
Awful name.
So
awful
like
boat name. That's so bad.
That's what it's going to be called. Now, as far as the bow, where is it? What's up with that?
So you are all here for the bow. As you said. Yeah. The bow is here on the island. It's here on Typhon. I can guarantee that. I have not seen the bow, and nor have any of us that are still alive in the camp ever seen the bow. But we have records and recordings from when our ancestors got here about 1,000 years ago, that they arrived with the bow of conquest. But they felt it was too dangerous to be left on its own, to be left out in the open in case anyone came looking for it, because they were basically running for their lives at that point. So they put many magical protections on it, and it's in a place where a pretty nasty creature has set up its lair. We know how to get to it, to where it is, but getting through everything to get to the bow is going to take a lot.
Oh, it's no big deal. We could do it. Seriously, really no big deal. We got this. Just point us in the direction. We're going to be fantastic. I don't know what's wrong with me right now. The bow, that sounds good. Could we head out not in like 2 days or something, like maybe
right now
in like 8 hours?
Yeah, let's do 8 hours.
Well, yeah.
He's like clenching a rib.
Well, at the moment, we'll discuss when y'all can get out of here to go hunting after the bow. Right now, no one is allowed to leave.
What?
It is night.
Allowed?
We are not opening that gate for nothing at night.
It's okay. That's fine. We need to rest
It's
up
like
anyway.
the stuff that comes out at night. The only way it's been fended off from coming in here is because we have magical lighting all around the camp. She kind of points out the door. That's what's keeping what's out there at bay. And when it turns daytime, you all can go and hunt through the forest to your heart's desire, but that gate does not open until sunrise.
Sounds fantastic. I am looking forward to this. Any supplies that you can spare would surely be appreciated. Thank you for the cool airboat. We'll get you out. It's all positive, happy, and rays of sunshine. We got this.
Aero,
Yes.
you're scaring me. What is wrong?
I don't know what is wrong with me right now.
But
Do you
yo,
do you have the written records that I can maybe read just from like the original settlers?
yeah, sure. I can point you in the direction for that, and you can have a look at that information if you want. That shouldn't be an issue. But in the morning, we'll start looking at getting you loaded up with some supplies. Our head elder that runs the camp here will probably want to have a conversation with you. They're indisposed for this evening, but they'll probably want to chat with you this in the morning. He's Gideon. He's a good man. He's the oldest of us here. He's been here for some time, but he likes to take care of us here. I want to meet anyone coming into the camp or anyone on Typhon, just so he's got a feeling for what's going on, especially if we're going to be doing a deal and possibly taking off. So,
Excuse me,
he'll get
Luna.
the chance. Yeah.
Good question. Do you have any painters in your community? By chance, like any artisans, artists?
Like artists? Yeah. We've got a couple of artists here in the community.
Are they available tonight or?
Probably not tonight because they're about to have a meal tonight and then kind of go into free, relaxed party time. So you can probably chat with some of them if you want, but they will be fairly drunk. So whether or not they remember it in the morning, I have no idea.
They sound like my type of people.
There's going to be a party? Oh my gosh. This is
Yeah, it's a
fantastic.
celebration. It's the main celebration really kicks off tomorrow. It's the eve before the full moon kicks in. That's usually when we do a massive celebration. Everyone lets off some steam, so 100%. But you know, we can get on the pre-festivities tonight if you want, folks. That shouldn't be a problem. The only thing that we ask is we do have some quarters that the crew have already been taken to and set up, and we'll take you there, get you all set up. You all have your own rooms and stuff, and we've got a little bit of lodging for you. Is that you would deposit any weaponry there. It's the same in the camp. No one here has their weapons. You'll have access to go to your room and get them and whatever if needed. But generally walking around the camp, the only ones here are the guards that you'll see on the post for the outside in case they're dealing with any unfriendlies that come by. Also just to keep, we've had a few too many deaths with festivities. People get a bit, trigger happy and sword happy, and it wasn't good. So
Fingers and toes and all the other things. Yes.
Is it okay if I carry my pan flute with me?
yes, you can carry that with you.
What if you yourself are considered a weapon?
Should have laughed at it behind TBD. I'm not sure I get your meaning.
Like, Droghar is strong. Droghar can kill a man with his fists.
Well, I don't think we need to, necessarily go down that path of discussion.
He's killed several birds. Tons of them.
It was accident. It was the two times I did. It was accident. It was accident. I said that numerous times.
I can also just set things on fire.
As Droghar's talking, the sword shoots out of his hand. Oh, I totally forgot that. I have a sword in my arm. I don't know what you want me to do with this.
If you have any birds you'd like us to kill, he's your man. He could do it.
I can keep
really
this
good.
in.
Right.
Sometimes it
we're
comes
gonna
out.
I think we may have to work on an honor system with the sword and the arm because we don't really have a way to deal with that. That's not something that we're really capable of dealing with unless we want to attempt to remove the arm, which I doubt is going to work. So put the other stuff in the quarters, and we'll play it by ear for the rest of it.
You have my word. And as he does this, it shoots out again.
Oh my god, someone's going to lose their heads.
You've pinned Jimmy. It's stuck through his shirt, and you pinned him up against the wall, and he's like...
I look at Aero, and I'm like, dude, I have no idea how this works. It just comes out when it wants to.
So freaking cool, man.
That's not cool when you don't want it to come out.
It's hilarious. You okay, Jimmy?
Jimmy's like just... Jimmy's just too busy fighting with it and like hitting it with his stick to notice he's even been talked to.
Cool.
Okay,
well, right.
Let's get all you to some lodging, drop off your stuff, and the main feast and drink shall begin for this evening.
Let's partake.
I talked to Jim. I'm like, do we have a room by ourselves?
So you can odds. Yeah, we got a place to ourselves. And Luna kind of points over at Aries and is like, just let me know when you want to head over there and check out those records, and we'll get that set up for you.
Do you want to come with me, or do you want me to meet you up later?
Let me see. Enjoy a drinking fest, or go and read some books.
Oh no.
I think I might choose the alcohol.
Good
Fine.
choice.
I'll meet up with you later.
Don't be
Just
too
don't go
late.
anywhere, okay?
Apparently, I'm not allowed to, so I'll be here with whatever alcohol is flowing.
Just mind Droghar. He's not mean, but he kind of
Accidentally
moves
kills
everything
things.
around.
You know what?
quickly.
Droghar is getting really tired of this getting brought up again and again. It was an accident. I will
We
kill a
love you,
bird on purpose
Droghar.
if you want me to, but that
Love
was
you.
accident, okay?
It was an
We'll
accident.
do it tomorrow, Droghar.
And then the time after that was an accident. And the time
Exactly,
after
the
that
two
was also-
times. The
was
two
al-
times I did was accident.
Hey,
Frog.
hey, TBD, could we speak for a quick moment? You
We're
know?
speaking.
Yeah, no, privately.
Oh,
Over there. Right over there.
okay.
Please.
Drogar's gonna
Yes.
head and put his stuff in the wherever it is, the lodgings.
Mhm.
Is it
TBD,
okay if wait? Is it okay if Billy's here?
I don't care.
Okay,
I
thanks.
actually, yes, I love Billy. He's a cool dude. What the hell's wrong with me?
In general, or
No. I don't know. I don't know how. You're Faye. What is
Yeah?
happening to me right now? It's like a flood of emotions.
I think you're having a end of life crisis.
Oh, am I? Is
Because
that
you-
what's
you
happening?
Yeah, you skipped the midlife, so it's getting really bad with the end life because you're about to die. Maybe we can save you. How do you
What's
actually
happening?
feel? I think you're not doing okay, and you're just smiling.
I'm internally crying right now.
Yes.
Also, yeah, Valron gave me only 24 hours, or I'm, dusty. So we need to really figure this out and calculate 8 hours on top of that. And, the few more hours that we spent wasting time on the boat and the turtle and all of that other crap and fighting the fruits. It's not a lot left. So
No. I'm sorry.
yeah, I'm assuming there's nothing you could do.
I could try. I don't know how
Okay.
that would end. I can't do it
Okay.
now. He puts a hand on your shoulder and pats. Good
Is
luck,
that it?
buddy.
Is that it?
No. Do you want me to say yes? Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
Do you feel better?
No. I think I'm still dying.
Aren't we all?
I cough a little bit, and it's like I cough, and it's like a little bit of the like, it's like a bloody kind of like glowish stuff.
It could be more green.
I don't like this.
I don't either.
Okay.
What are we gonna do about it? We're gonna.
I
get
don't
the
know.
bow.
I'm having an internal
We're gonna get
crisis.
the bow, and then we're gonna beat I'll run because he's a thinker.
I hope so. Okay, I'm gonna put on a smile and go, and then pass out.
Yeah,
If it makes you-
as you're having this conversation, you're still actually in the dining hall. So people just like start to come in with food and drink and different stuff. They're just totally passing by you.
Do you want me to watch over you as you sleep?
I guess.
Okay. It might make it worse, but don't ignore that part.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. And then I'll start grabbing as many drinks as possible as I'm walking and just start
I'll help
pounding them.
Yeah, like this goes into just a complete, like, it starts off as like a little bit of food and stuff there, but as the people start to arrive, like, it basically just becomes a full blown like rager. It's a full party, just in complete. You know, I mean, think like that. Was it the dance scene from the Matrix Resurrections? Like when they're in Zion, they're all just going crazy. It's like it's just absolute nuts party.
So is it like
Like,
is it like night right now, like really dark night?
yeah, it starts to get really dark night now.
So Droghar is going to grab some beer, like in a gigantic mug, and is obviously in his babble mug. And is Erellia around?
Sure. Why not?
Erellia,
Yeah.
you want to go walk the wall? I want to
don't
speak to
know,
some of
do
these
I?
soldiers to see what type of things they did be seeing.
I don't know if I want to see what they've been saying.
I need to know what we're facing. I'm gonna go into this.
All right, let's go.
Alright, so we're just gonna kind of, I don't know if we're allowed to, we're just gonna do it.
Let's
We're gonna
just
go
do
up to the
it.
wall where the guards are. Like, not trying to sneak up there, just walking normally.
Yeah.
And like,
You all walk up kind of towards the wall and within kind of good range of it. There's nothing really. No one really does or says anything. Like you're well within your rights to go up
Sweet.
to the wall.
cool. And I can like, I'll walk by him and behind him, and they're not gonna like try to like slit my throat.
No, from where you're walking up to the wall's a bit of a raised area with the guards kind of up on top of it. They're still within like speaking range and stuff. It's not like a massive fort or anything, but they're fortified it pretty well. As you also get to the wall, you start to hear a lot of noises in the forest, mostly like shrieks and.
How tall is the wall? Would you say?
I say you're talking about maybe at least a good 10, 12 feet at least. It's not like a massive wall, but it's that, and then like outside the wall, you pass by those like littered like with kind of like spike traps and different things to kind of fortify.
But there's like holes through the stone that we can like see, or through the wood that we can see.
Through the wooden parts, there's certain wooden bits you can kind of see through, but like for the most part, it's mostly like solid. They don't want any sort of block or any place that something can get through.
So I'm gonna lean up against and post up against one of the guards and kind of look out the hole, see if I see anything. And I'm gonna look at the guard and say, "Hey, how's it going?
Hi, sir.
My name's Droghar. I'm guest here. Do you like beer? Or can you have beer while you're on watch?"
No, not while I'm on duty, sir.
Well, I'm going to drink in front of you. I hope you're okay with that.
Yeah, you can drink in front of me. That's fine.
So,
Droghar.
I have question. We have question. Miss Erellia want to come up here and ask you question, but I'll ask.
Did I?
So, like, what's like the biggest thing you see out there? Like the biggest monster? And like in the back of his mind, Droghar is like super worried about what they're facing.
Like the biggest monster we've seen on the island, or like one that's most likely to come close to us?
The one that you've seen.
Maybe the one that would cause the most damage.
The one that would cause the most damage. That's a different question. The biggest monster out there is probably the Hydra. That's out on the island. The ones that cause the most damage are, and you still hear some of the shrieks and stuff in the air, he says, are those.
What is that?
That's the Wraiths.
Ooh.
Ah.
they only come out at night. That's why no one's allowed outside the gates at night. They can travel through anything. They can basically pick apart any of the monsters on the island. And the magical lights surrounding our encampment is the only thing that stops them traveling through the walls and getting to us. That's probably the most dangerous thing. That's why Miss Luna brought you all in before it got dark out there in such a rush.
Do you know anything about this bow? Or where it is? Or what guards it?
No. Only rumors that I've heard in different words than that, but no one knows anything concrete at this point. Like, it's all stories that have been passed down. Anyone who we know that ever tried to go after the bow and thought it'd be cool to go up there or never came back.
All right. Well, I thank you for the time, sir. Cheers. And I kind of clink it against his shoulder armor.
No problem at all. Anytime, sir.
Droghar, you're getting so much better at your people skills.
Well, thank you. I did not kill bird tonight. And as he's walking away from the guard, the sword shoots out again. And Droghar quickly puts it back in. And it makes this huge shink.
Hey, Droghar, if you cut me, you die.
How about, why don't you get on my... this side? This side, not this side. Just in case. And we'll just keep walking and talking.
Alright, so Erellia and Droghar are walking the grounds, chatting. Aero is getting absolutely blittered at the party, with TBD watching over him. Maybe
No, we're
kind
gonna
of.
we're gonna play a game.
Oh
Or
dear.
TBD's gonna try to get Aero to play a game.
No,
Aero,
what kind of game? Like
Aero.
Jenga?
your impending doom is nearing you. What if we pulled things out of your bag of holding?
Oh,
Ooh, the bag of where's my
Dump
bag
it
of
out.
holding?
Dump it out.
Did you give it back or no?
I
Don't know
if I
where
have
it's-
that.
Oh,
Just a bunch of blood and guts and...
here it is. And I just take off my pants. It's here. Here is the bag of holding.
Did
Or
I
these
ever
are
get
the
that back?
pants of holding. Maybe I should put these back on.
Yes, please.
I put my pants back on. Was
He
that
is quite-
not what you were saying?
Did
He has quite a
Erellia
few
not,
drinks deep at this point.
did Erellia not give you back your bag?
Got little cotton balls down there.
No.
We're gonna find her so we can play this game.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
buddy.
with you.
Yay!
Yay!
And then we go find Erellia.
Immortality!
Yay!
So, Erellia and Droghar are walking the grounds to the walls, chatting with each other. TBD is now leading a drunken Aero out of the hall and to wander out and try and find them, walking around the walls.
Aero keeps shouting immortality, by the way. He's just walking around.
While this is going on, let's cut over to Aries, who's decided to not partake in the party quite at this time. He's decided to go and read some books.
Yep.
Uh,
That's good.
So Luna kind of walks you over there, and here we are. This is where all of our records are kept. If you head on in there, Tala is the one that takes care of all that sort of information, so she'll be able to help you out.
Thank you so much, Luna.
No problem at all.
I go in there. Hello? Anyone in here?
Hello?
Are you Tala?
Yes. Oh my! Hello there. I didn't realize we had some non-humans on the island. How are you doing, my
Oh.
dear?
I kind of have the same response. I've never seen so many humans in this spot before.
Oh, really? Well, this must be a really interesting thing for you, finding a camp full of us.
It really is.
But how can I help you, my dear?
I was wondering if I could take a look at the records of the first, settlers or wanderers that came to this island.
Yes, of course. And she kind of guides you over here. Here we go. And she pulls out some old leather-bound books. Here we are. This is some of the writings. Some of it's a little bit strange and sporadic, but this is most of the writings from those that settled here on the island.
Yeah. Also, is there any maps to where the legendary bow is, or any? Even if it's just a legend, are there any stories about the bow? What keeps in the cave? Things like that.
The only writings we have really about the bow are what's in with this information here.
Okay.
It's not something that many of us have ventured off looking for or written about, and those who have ventured off haven't been able to write about it afterwards. So
That makes sense.
most of the stuff that we know of it, you'll find here in these books.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely, my dear. I'll leave you to have a little look and peruse if you want. If there's any help I can give, please just let me know. I'm just cleaning up for the evening.
I will do, and I won't be too long.
No problem. Yeah, please don't be too long, because there are some festivities going on tonight I'd like to head over to and enjoy.
They already sound like they're getting rowdy.
Oh, you've seen nothing yet. This is the early stages.
Oh boy. Just add our lot, and it's going to get so much more crazy. Alright, so I want to look through the books, and there's things I'm looking for. Any reference to Darius, like our Darius, like the first Darius, the bow, and then just like the legends and stories around the bow.
Okay. So roll me an investigation check.
Oh, let me get those papers out. Five. I might be there for a little bit.
And so the first books that you kind of start to look through, you don't really find much. A lot of it is writings of people who were on the ships and stuff that travelled. But a lot of it's kind of incoherent and not really well put together, not written by someone who is very scholarly or learned, so you don't get much out of the first kind of little reading. You can roll again if you would like.
Yep, I'm going to keep going. I just might be here for a while. 8. We're getting there.
For 8, you definitely find across some further in the book. You start to find some writings about directions towards kind of where the bow is. It's in a more heart of the island. Little notes that magical protection was put upon it. Magical spells were put in place to stop people getting near it. As they feared that whoever was hunting them may seek out the bow and use it for not just against them, but against others.
Okay.
All right, second volume. Go for it.
Yay, 18. That's better.
18. This second book that you pick up is a lot more well put together. A lot more in place. You basically get the writings of the group that left were a few families. None of them very skilled, like sailors or anything, but they felt that going to sea was the best case for them. A number of the families that banded together were all friends that left after the genocide started beginning, and humans started to be hunting. And there's references a little bit to, they're not sure in the details, but something happened during Armageddon, and it looked like it had been fended off. And then before they knew it, they started to hear rumblings of people being hunted. And they didn't know the details, and before they knew it, like towns were starting to be overrun and basically burned and razed to the ground. So a few of the families got together and were able to gather whatever coin they had to pay a boat to sail them. Sailed them across the waters to try and get away from it. And they stopped off at a few islands and getting supplies along the way, ran into dangers and stuff, and lost people on some of the terrible islands that they came across. Lost a number of people coming through the mist, the same mist that you all experienced. But the families that were left were eventually found this floating island, and when they were taken up in it, kind of similar to you, although not via dragon turtle, but their ship ended up being destroyed. As the waterfall like raised everything up, just the pressure of what was going on, the magic there, just it tore the boat apart. And who was left of the families basically settled here. They tried to build a settlement, again lost a number of people, just with the stuff on the island, but those that were left basically all married, and there was enough families to kind of create a small community here. Maybe 5 or 6 families, not massive families left after everything that happened, but a fair size. And then of course that became the community that you're now in. And they of course like intermarried and grew and started creating a new human colony here, and it's a fairly sized one at this point, like, because they've basically been here untouched for 1,000 years. No one's really came to them at this point. No one's been, those that have made it here have basically, you know, not survived long enough, you know, or have been kind of like you over the years, have been hunting for the bow, and we going after that killed them. But from what you can see, like, that's the kind of backstory of how they got here. And the families had found the bow, and it had been kind of brought to one of the human towns and had been placed into hiding. No one was really sure of what it was at first, because they just knew it was something to be hidden and kept safe. But they very quickly realized what they had and took it with them. Mostly for fear of, if they didn't take it, the person who was hunting them would. So they had their best casters like create a place for the bow to be placed in and hidden, and put as many blocks as they could, and they felt like being an island of monsters was a good final stopping place for the bow as any. And the families decided to settle in and build a life here and try and build a commune, because they really didn't have a way off. Especially as the more they stayed here, the longer they stayed here, the bigger the families grew, the bigger the colony grew. So there was really no way to get this many people off, and one of them ended up being the remains of the airship that they found. There's some writings on that they found, but to this day they've never been able to get it working properly.
And then is there any reference to like Darius, like who the owner of the bow, or anything like that?
No reference to the bow. There's reference to Conquest, because they know the bow was connected to him. But there's seems to be no reference to Darius himself. The people had no idea that that's what happened. The families that escaped the genocide were very poor, very low tier families, so they were nowhere near the sort of people that were involved in like the fight with Armageddon, so they have no idea of what happened and how Darius came to be, or the fact that the bow was his, or anything like that.
So then I kind of come up and I ask, like, hey, Tala?
Yes, my dear. Did you find anything that you were looking for?
Oh, absolutely. This was great. How many magic users are in your town?
We have a few magic users. They're more like imbued with magic a little bit, but there's never really been much of a need of it. Just a few little things here and there, like creating the magical lights to protect us this evening. It's with magic users that help with that, but like there aren't as many as there used to be in years gone past. And just it became a lot more practical, just to be people of action rather than casting. It's very basic stuff. There was no one here to train and teach. There was very few magicians that originally came here, so very few wizards came and taught us, and you know, only so much could be passed on.
No, that makes sense. It's just so interesting, you know, where you guys came from. There are no humans at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, your ancestors were right. They did a complete genocide, and all the humans were destroyed.
Oh, wow.
So we'd
heard stories about it and read the stories from, and heard people occasionally they came talk about, there had been a genocide, but we always kind of figured there must be more. But
We haven't seen any.
the more people that tell us, the more it seems to be weird. The last humans, the last of them here.
Yeah, but it's good you guys have some magic users, because honestly, you guys might need that. I understand, like, trying to do survival here, but out there's a different world as well. There's a lot going on.
No, don't you worry, my dear. It's like we may not have many magic users, but we're hardly pushovers. We've learned to deal with a lot in our time.
Good. All right. Well, I won't keep you more. I say let's go ahead and go to the party. I told a friend I'd meet her anyways.
Absolutely. Let's head on over there, and she kind of takes the books and puts them back and finishes the last little tidying and then locks up for the evening and walks over with you over to the party, which is in full swing at this point.
So I run up and I try to find Dream.
The Dream is... Make me a perception check when you get there.
Okay. Oh, man. Nat 1.
Ooh.
You go into the party and are absolutely and completely no sign of her in there.
Oh, man. What is up with this? They're so crazy.
For what it's worth, like, there's no chance of you finding her in here. There is so much noise. It is like very limited lighting. There's heavy music going on. There is like all sorts of craziness. Like the whole like commune is here. Apart from those that are on guard, like pretty much everyone else is here at the party.
So I go and just take a drink, but I kind of step outside and just watch the stars. Like I just sit outside because I'm like,
You come outside and start looking up at the stars and just kind of take a drink. And then you hear a voice from behind you. It's like, well, it's like, don't get too crazy there, party animal.
Hey.
And then you turn around, you see sitting up in one of the trees is Dream with a bottle of beer in hand, just drinking away.
I climb up to the tree with her. It's like, I was wondering where you went off to.
You crazy? I ain't going in there.
It's nuts.
It is absolutely insane. Like, my ears cannot take it. It is so crazy. I did not realize how insane that was going to be. And so, like, yep, I'm just going to sit out here and just drink myself into a stupor on a tree because apparently I'm a boring old lady cat now.
It's okay. I'll join you in that. But guess what? I found some good information about the bow and where it is. And oh, boy. So, am I able to, like, pick her up and carry her back to the quarters?
Oh, no, she's not passed out. She's just
I was like,
you're
what?
boarding her.
Like, what happened?
Like, it's like, I'm not passed out. I can hold my liquor better than that. And just you, we're here at a party in the last human civilization on Earth, and you're reading books. How very Aries.
Fine. We gotta get information. Might as well get as much as we can.
Go on, then. What did you find out?
Come on.
Friends.
Look, so I just found out about their history, about the people. I won't go into all that boring stuff because I know you. But I have a pretty good idea where the bow is. It's like the center of the island.
That's the information we need.
And I don't know what this creature that we're going to fight, but all the legends say it's big and it's nasty. And there's also protective spells around the bow as well. They did not want anyone finding this.
Yeah, seems like we've got our work cut out for us getting this thing then.
So I say, let's party and get a good rest.
Yeah, might as well. It's not like we're going to get anything done tonight anyway. We're all locked up for the evening, so we might as well enjoy.
What are those noises outside the fencing, though? Those are very unsettling.
I have no idea. I've kind of just been trying to ignore it. I have got a feeling we'll hear all sorts of noises in this island as it goes, but those things are... Not going to lie, I'm kind of glad not to be out there at night if that's what's out there.
No, I'm 100% right there with you. And I kind of lean back into her, just kind of cuddle into her.
Until you just kind of cuddle, just the music playing below, and just kind of looking up at the stars.
In the process of you guys cuddling, you hear very far in the distance, "Immortal."
Oh boy. And that is Aero. I know that voice anywhere.
I don't even want to know what's going on. Like they're like that voice is coming like from the other end of the compound. Like it's completely like nowhere near the party. They are wandering off on their own at this point, pretty much.
You get used to it after a while, but they definitely know how to make parties interesting.
Yeah, I was going to say it's quite an interesting group of friends that you've picked up this time.
Indeed. But kind of stuck with them now.
Hopefully you're stuck with me too.
Oh, absolutely. Honestly, you're not going to go anywhere without me again.
Don't intend on it. And as everyone kind of settles in and enjoys the party goes late. It is insane. This is like, I kind of describe this as their festivities. This is one of their big celebrations. So it's like everyone's like partied out. All of you eventually retire to your quarters. Does anyone go to bed early or anything, or is everybody like up late partying or wandering?
I'm assuming we couldn't find Erellia, and I do take my shoe off, and I'm like, TBD, is this the bag of holding? And I hold my boot up. Is this it? I think I found it.
Nope.
Dang it.
Droghar.
So-
I spy with my little eye a bag of holding.
So you're saying that this is not it?
Nope.
Hmm.
Can you pull anything out of it?
Hold on. I pull a piece of seaweed that just got lodged in there for a few days. This?
I'll take that, thanks.
Yeah.
That's not the bag of holding.
Oh. Okay.
Safe to say, Aero and TBD do not find Droghar and Erellia. Mostly because Droghar and Erellia are walking in a nice pattern round the walls. Aero and TBD aren't really walking in a sensical way if they're moving at all. Aero's kind of like staggering all over the place and is getting distracted by stuff that he finds and different things around, so he doesn't really... The hunt for them, he doesn't get too far.
Aero, I can outdrink you right now.
Oh, no, you cannot!
I bet I can.
Let's do it!
Okay.
And we just keep going. We just keep on keeping on.
So, Droghar and Erellia find just a random spot in the camp where everybody's just kind of hanging out and drinking and just going nuts. And I just sit down and I just start drinking very heavily. And in my drunken stupor, I turn to Erellia and I say, Erellia, don't tell anyone I told you this, but I'm scared of what's coming, of what we have to face. I'm scared.
Why are you scared?
I don't know. I just don't know if, like... I don't know what you saw in the mist, but I talked to my father. And it's like he confirmed my worst fears about myself and about me being a coward and not living up to our tribe and everything. And I don't know, it's like in the back of my mind now, you know, like, I don't know, like, what am I doing here? What am I doing here?
Well,
I'm just scared for what we have to face.
What are you doing here? I mean, we all have our reasons, but what's your reason?
I want to save Aero.
Yeah, that's like our main reason, but we all have our different reasons of following through. I mean, yeah, I like Aero, but it's only because I can't see more of my friends die that I'm here, and that I'm more afraid of letting people die than letting myself live out there with no worries. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't just stay in Union City. doing what I used to do. I mean, I think that, Droghar, you're one of the least cowardly people that I know. And I'm actually shocked that's something that you're worried about. But I know that whatever is in front of us, whatever happens, we're doing it for Aero.
Droghar slams back a beer and like he puts it like everywhere. And he kind of just wipes his face. I think this is like closest thing that I have to family now. Like, you guys are a family, are my family. So,
Yeah.
I think, like, I want to protect that. And, like, I'm here for that. But, if I have to be true to myself, I'm also here to prove that I am strong. And I am not a coward. But I don't know if I am or not. So that's what I'm scared about. But, you know, I'm getting sappy. And he takes another huge swig. Wipes his face. We don't have to talk about this.
Well, I think all of us have lost our family one way or another, and when that happens, you just have to find a new one.
So we just I think we just kind of sit there in silence, enjoying the festivities. Unless you have anything else, Erellia. And Droghar's just going to get just absolutely blitzed out of his mind.
So, as Droghar basically drinks himself into a stupor with that, him and Erellia just relaxed, chilled out, just sitting by like a little campfire in the camp in a quieter part, in the outskirts of the festivities. Night starts to get late. Eventually the party starts to kind of die down and people start to retire back to their homes, and all of you, I'm assuming, start to kind of eventually make your way back to the stuff that's set up for you. And you all head back and crash for this evening. Following the festivities and a rest that evening, you can all take a long rest. You all get your health back, your spell slots, everything like that is all back. And you're recovered for the evening.
My health. My ribs.
But you all took the time to rest up. As the party did go fairly late, most of you, along with most of the village itself, apart from those that were taking over the morning shift on the wall, don't wake up until about early afternoon. And it's the next morning.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'll sit up and just kind of rub my eyes.
Don't trip over TBD, who was passed out on the floor.
Oh. TBD? Oh, what?
Snoring so loud. TBD is, you have no idea who TBD is right now. Some human.
I like kicked TBD a little bit with my foot. TBD.
No. What?
Get up.
No.
TBD.
What?
We gotta go.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. You're gonna die. It could be on the floor if you didn't die.
Aurelia's just sharpening her weapons. Annoyed.
Erellia is like outside, like all the place of accommodation, sharpening her sword, literally waiting with Luna, as you were all meant to get up way earlier to meet with her, to go and meet with the head of the camp. None of y'all have woke up in enough time for that.
I'll just be like, TBD. I'm going downstairs. Wait.
Okay.
Where did all those rocks come from? And I point, and I'm assuming there's some kind of shelf or a table or something. That's a lot of rocks. Why is there?
Are there rocks there?
Just a ton of rocks.
Are there actually
I would just
rocks
assume
there?
on our adventure, I just kept picking up rocks for some reason.
At some point during the night, Aero decided he needed to get rocks. He can't remember why. He felt like he wanted to build something. He felt like he...
There's some rocks that you can eat. What if it's some of those?
I don't think.
Do you want to
so.
try together?
No.
Okay.
I don't. Oh, I'll meet you down there. I'm sorry. I'm not feeling like I did yesterday.
Yep,
Not-
it's probably hitting you now.
Well, yeah.
The dread. Or the
No,
hangover.
Not the existential crisis. Not that. The. Never mind. Never mind. And I'll get up and I'll walk down the. I'll just leave her behind. I'm just whatever. I get up and I'll walk in the hall and I just kind of rub my eyes. Valron.
Oh
You
my God.
dealing with your hangover immediately hear pots and pans banging right next to your head from the kitchen as you're walking past
Oh,
it.
that's not nice.
Ah!
That's a good sturdy pan, that is.
Will you stop
Oh.
it?
Oh, I'm sorry, am I disturbing you, dear?
Is there any way you can give me an extension on this 24-hour thing?
Oh, I thought the 24 hours had already passed. Or has it not came yet?
I mean, I have
I mean,
2 hours left.
It's hard to tell with this, you know, like Fae time works way different from time here. Maybe your time's up, maybe you've got a couple of days left, who knows, you know?
You want me to do whatever the hell you want me to do. I can't do it if I was like I was a day ago in my office, like a crusty old man in a chair.
You seem fine to me, dearie.
Can you at least give me some idea of how long I have left? Just something. Please?
Nope.
Ugh. I hate you. Oh, I hate you so much. As I'm walking, I'll just walk away from him. As I'm going through the hall, I like
He literally starts following you down the hallway, hitting the pan.
I start to like kind of fall a little bit and catch and like really struggle at taking a breath and like holding onto the side because it's starting to like I feel his time limit thing expired and it's starting to come back.
Ooh, that doesn't look good, dearie. I mean, it's not at the point of taking you, but oh, we're hitting that final stage of it. Oh, this could be interesting.
And I start like whispering some magic just to keep me going. That magic I was using for a while, for weeks, just to help me keep going.
Yeah, by all means, keep using that if it helps you feel better, dear.
I don't say anything and I just keep chugging along.
TBD comes stomping up behind you. Probably very bad for your hangover.
TBD full plate armor.
Like an ice pick to the head each step.
I don't know why, but I imagine TBD bringing all of the rocks. Like, do we bring?
You know what? She
You
is
told me to bring the
now.
rocks with me.
That's what took her so long. She has the rocks.
Just leave the rocks, TBD. Leave
Okay,
the rocks.
drops them all.
Adam at this point he just balled up on the floor with his ears bent over.
It smells weird in here. It smells like wet sock. Was someone here?
Valron was. Or is.
Oh,
Oh, whatever.
ew. Okay. I don't want to
Could
talk
we-
to him.
Can we go?
Sure.
Okay. Help me up, please.
Okay. She picks you up and throws you over the shoulder.
I just picture like TBD's got Aero on the shoulder. Aero's just literally ragdoll at the back at this point.
Come on, Captain, oh Captain, we have a bow to get.
Alright, so you all head outside, join Luna and Erellia, who's been out there for probably at least a good 45 minutes at this point, sharpening weapons. What about Droghar and Aries?
I'll head outside. I do go to Luna and say, "Hey, Luna, can you once we're done here, can you point me to the your artist or your artisan, someone that has paint and things like that?"
Yeah, absolutely. We'll need to get over and meet with Gideon now, but after we speak with him, I can point you in that direction. Absolutely.
Thank you.
So I come out of the room and I'm just like, is Dream with me or is she already outside or?
No, Dream is watching you leave. She's practically refusing not to get out of bed at this point.
Dream, we gotta get up.
No, the world's too loud.
Oh, I know, but we gotta get up.
Why can I hear those ants in the wall?
There's ants in the wall?
They're shuffling so loud. Ah!
Actually, I think that's Erellia sharpening her sword. I know that
Even
sound.
worse.
Come
Waiting
on,
you guys.
we gotta get up.
Dream drags herself up and starts to get dressed and comes out like, oh, for goodness sake.
Come on, we'll go out there together. But the sun's gonna be bright, and I just put my hood up. I'm like, oh.
You all gather and think, well, a little later than expected, but you all partied pretty hard last night. So let's head on
Edie,
over.
why do you have Aero?
Oh,
Aero, you okay?
Aero has a headache.
I think we all do.
So you all start to head over with your banging headaches. You're taking to kind of like the main building at kind of the center of the camp, which is kind of, it's done up. You would, just from the look of it, you would tell it's kind of like a chieftain looking place, like someone who's in charge or someone who's a higher up in the camp. And Luna takes you all inside, and you get to meet with Gideon.
Oh.
Luna, finally, you brought the guests we were speaking of. Yeah, it's been all the buzz of the camp. Some unusual folks in our campsite that weren't here before. Not often that we get any visitors or any non-humans around the place, so it's created quite the stir. But welcome. I'm sure Luna gave you a bit of a greeting last night, but I would like to officially welcome you to the commune of Air. You're all looking a little worse for wear.
Thank you for accepting us. Letting us stay.
Yeah. I think acceptance is definitely the right word, my dear, as you all seem to be very much have been accepted into the festivities of last night. Oh, just you wait until tonight's festivities. It's going to get even crazier. Tonight's the real celebration.
Droghar vomits.
I use
What do you mean by that?
to make me some sunglasses. I'll just.
I'm so sorry. I'll get that. And he just kicks it with his feet.
Oh.
It's fine. We'll get someone to clean that who's sober, not hungover.
Listen, man.
There's no like sacrifices tonight, are there?
Listen.
Any sacrifices?
You
We
said
don't-
festivities. I always
Guys.
get worried.
Guys, we literally don't. I love to party, like love it, but I'm literally about to die. So let's get the bow and get out of here.
Yes, Luna had mentioned to me that you folks are here in search of the Bow of Conquest. It's been quite some time since we've had someone decide that they want to take that up.
Well,
I
it's not really
miss
for
Frank.
us.
Of course, it's Frank.
For Darius. He's a fellow human. Someone you would want to help.
Well, my dear, we're not against helping you get to the bow. I'm just forewarning you that anyone who's ever tried hasn't really made it back.
So what's the
We're not against you trying.
Sorry,
What's
I don't trust people. I just don't trust people.
What's like the fastest?
It's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
I'm pretty reserved on all of you myself, my dear. I don't. All I know is that you like to get drunk. That's pretty much all we've known of you so far.
Hey,
So
I was the one up, but of course I don't really.
I'm not judging. I'm just saying that's all I've seen. You were here and you partied. That's.
So I
I
kind
can
of
only speak the truth that I've seen.
I kind of reach in and I pull out like a map that I made last time. Like, are you able just to kind of guide? I think I'm accurate in this. I read all the old journals and books from the first settlers here. Can you just kind of draw like maybe the best way to get to it? I think I made it accurately.
Can't you just point us in the
Make me a
direction?
nature check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Oh,
Because you made it last night, so you basically just told me you drew a map for what you thought last night while you were pissed.
No, this was when I was reading the books in the library.
Yes, when you're reading the books in the library, but if you drew the map, you never said that, so you must have done it later at night.
Oh, okay. Four. Yeah, it's scribbled.
Yeah, Gideon looks at the map and like, yeah. I'm not sure this is anything, to be completely honest with you. Like,
And I kind of look at it
he's like
and I'm
twisting and turning the map. I'm like,
oh. No, right there was supposed to be. Oh man, everything was so blurry last night. All right.
yeah, this. Don't worry, we do have some directions that you can follow. Not in great depth, mind you, but there are some directions on how to get to the Bow of Conquest.
I just take my paper and roll it back up.
Question, my friend. Is there like a shortcut? You know, super shortcuts, anything like that? That would be
The super
fantastic.
shortcut?
Like very fast. Like we can get there today. Like in a few hours.
maybe some hydration with my friends.
I mean, you could probably get there during the course of the day. Unfortunately, we do have a little bit of an issue outside of the wall that we're having to keep the gate closed for. Even our morning parties haven't been able to leave as of yet. One of you had mentioned to Luna that you had came across a basilisk yesterday.
Yes, I stabbed an eye.
Yes, we had a little issue this morning at the gates with a number of basilisks appearing in the area. One of them was trying to charge against the wall, did have a wound in its head and a missing eye. So it seems like at the moment the basilisk that you had all fought with and some of his apparent friends decided to come looking for you. So our people are in the process of clearing it. It is being dealt with. Well, it was at last I checked, I hope so. Either that or we've got some new statues outside the wall. But we are in the process of dealing with it. Basilisks are a little bit tricky thanks to the petrification that they do. You know, joy of joys living on a monster island. But thankfully, hopefully that will get taken care of shortly. We're in the process of trying to make up some bags with a few supplies for the hike. As soon as we are able to open the gates, we will absolutely get you on your way. But that is being taken care of at the moment.
Okay, so if we were to take care of these basilisks ourselves, we can go like now?
Oh, that's brave of you. You're fine heroes. You think you could take on all the basilisks yourself?
Bro,
No.
I don't even care.
Aero, we barely survived one.
I mean, I've never heard of a group being so brave to take on 5 basilisks themselves
I'm
before,
not.
but by all means.
No.
No.
How long is this going to take, bro? Because, like, ugh.
I'm sorry.
Dying here.
I'm sorry.
dying.
Are we not clearing out the monsters that you brought to our camp quick enough for you? I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about him. He's got 12 hours to live. Or less. He's a little
Yes.
cranky.
We're going to clear them out as quickly as we can. As I said, thank you, by the way, for that morning routine for us. We're greatly appreciative of you bringing monsters our way because, you know, that's not something we have to deal with anyway. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're getting this stuff sorted for you to go on your way. I also recommend that you all take your time and not rush out the gate as well, as most of you barely walked in here, let alone walking out into the wilderness where you'll be fighting monsters. Most of you still seem to have some sort of hangover, so you may want to recover from that before you decide, hey, let's go into the wilderness.
Also,
I'm not saying you can, I'm just recommendation.
I just want to let you know. I get closer. I just want to let you know that if there's a big bunch of rocks in the hallway up the stairs, somebody needs to clear that. I almost tripped this morning on them. There's a bunch of rocks.
We'll get it. We'll get that taken care of. Please stop breathing on me.
Okay.
Oh my goodness! I could cut through our wall. That breath. Oh dear. Oh my goodness. But as I said, take the time. There is some breakfast in the main hall. The party has been cleared up, so there is some breakfast available. Go and get some food. Go and take care of that. We're getting your packs ready, as I stated. If once the basilisks are cleared out, which is in the process of happening, we'll get you on your way. But from myself and those that are here, we do welcome you to Air officially, and thank you for coming and being part of our commune for a short time. We appreciate it.
Oh, one last thing. Can I? Sorry, Droghar. It'll be one last thing.
I was just
Droghar.
waving.
Ah,
Oh, well then, never mind. Where can I
Aero,
find
hurry up.
some parchment and a pen, like a pin? Like I need to
I just
write
pulled
stuff.
out paper and a pen. And I just
Thank you. You're the best.
So
Enjoy.
much for that long rest.
If there's anything else that you need some help with, by all means, Luna will be around and has apparently been a bit of a liaison for you so far, so she can continue to do that. And just speak to her, or by all means, come and see me yourself. I'm pretty much here most of the day.
and the parchment I gave you, Aero, like on the back has like my weird squiggly drawing that I tried to do.
What the crap is this? Oh,
That-
whatever.
that-
It'll work.
Alright, so you all head out of Gideon's, waiting for everything to get set up for you. Luna does say to Droghar, I can definitely point you in the direction of one of our artists.
Thank you.
Was there any particular art you were looking for, or like particular artwork? Like, is it
I'm looking for
painting,
someone,
drawing,
someone
sculpting?
who can like mimic the style.
If you've got some pretty decent artists, depending on the style, then yeah, we can maybe get you someone. Yeah, if you want to come with me, I can take you over there.
Thank
And
you.
the rest of you, if you want, head on in, get some breakfast, and get sobered up. She then proceeds to take you over to a couple of little cottages, kind of one of the sides of the encampment, and takes you in and says, Droghar, I'd like to introduce you to Delphine. She is one of our artists here. And if you're looking for something to be copied and recreated, she has a little bit of experience with that, and hopefully she'll be able to assist in this. She's a fairly talented, fairly gifted artist, so I'm sure she can give you whatever you're looking for.
Luna, thank you so much.
No problem. If you need me, I'll be in the main den making sure your friends are fed and sober.
Delphine, my name is Droghar, and I have a odd request. And then
An odd request?
Yeah. He starts looking at his arm, and like he kind of pulls his head back so she can see the markings on him. She say, I don't know if you've ever met a Goliath before, but this, and he points to the markings on his arm. This is a birthmark. And before I lost my arm, I had it on both sides. It's very special to me. It means a lot to me, and it tells story of me growing up as the Goliath. I was wondering if it's possible to make what's on this arm on my new arm.
It would be a tricky thing because the arm's a little bit of a different shape and design. Beautiful craftsmanship on it though, but it would definitely be tricky to recreate, but it's possible. I could definitely start working on some ideas for it.
I can obviously pay. I would like to have it like it was before I had this.
Absolutely. Are you able to sit for a few moments? I would like to try and get some
Absolutely.
sketches done of the design itself and just kind of work on it a little bit. And I'll need to talk with some of the metal workers just about the appropriate tools to use for applying it to metal permanently.
Absolutely.
But yeah, we can definitely do that.
Thank you so much.
Delphine kind of goes back into her cottage and grabs some supplies and stuff, and then sits. And you sit maybe, it's fairly lengthy. It takes maybe a good half hour or so because she's trying to get a good design of your arm and where the taps are, and does it from different sides and stuff, trying to get the exact angles of it and how best to recreate it. And then she also takes some sketches of your Warforged arm as well. And she's like, okay, I think I've got
one more request. Are you able to put DOA anywhere? Like on the inside of arm, somewhere. Just
I'm sure we can
not
add
super
that on.
noticeable, just something that I would know is there.
Yeah, I mean, that shouldn't be too hard, just 3 letters. That shouldn't be an issue to put on. We could definitely do that. And she says, okay, I'm going to go talk with the metal workers and I'll leave you to it. As Droghar speaking with Delphine, and the rest of you all kind of head into the main lodge to go and get your breakfast. Aero, you're coming in there. Leo's in there with some of the crew, and he comes over to you. Sir, so today, since you're all heading out into the forest, and the crew and I are actually going to stay behind here at the camp for when you head off. We're wanting to have a look over at the ship today and see if we can start trying to make repairs, start getting it in a working order. Because once we get the bow, we have to get it back to Darius as quick as possible. So, we're going to try and make whatever updates and repairs need to be done to the ship and see if we can get it working. So we're going to be doing that pretty much all day. So if you need us, we'll likely be over there at the engineers area working on it. But how are you doing today, sir? 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 Droghar and Droghar looks over and kind of like it, the rest of you like, is he okay?
No.
What's going on?
He's losing it?
What? I'm sorry, I was in a daze. What's happening? What's going on?
Don't worry about it, sir. We'll take care of everything.
Airship, do the airship thing or whatever. I don't know.
Okay.
Something, whatever. Listen to Leo, I don't care.
Zara kind of like turns back to focus on his food. Leo kind of like gets to the pirates like, all right, ship now. We need to get this thing working. He goes on, I guess them all jump to it. It's like repairs start now. The poor guy that works on it's been working on it, Jacob, that you'd kind of met and talked to a little bit earlier about the airship the other day. Like Leo's walking past, literally just grabs him. Come on. Jacob, if you see him like as Leo's heading out to the back door of the place, like the guy's like fighting in Leo's arm, and he eventually just gives up and it's just hanging there. All right. So Joel,
I before we go or whatever, I've also been writing while they were talking and stuff. I wasn't paying attention. I was sitting there writing something, and I have it kind of wrapped up as they're walking out. And I look at Visk and I say, "Remember that thing I gave you a while back?"
Yes, Cam.
I've updated it, and I need that one back.
Oh, this is actually really good. We lost that other one.
Well, dang it! Well, just please take it.
That's
it's not my fault. The ship was destroyed.
Well, okay. Well,
we're kind of launched into the ocean.
I have a new one. You know what to do with it.
I mean, I don't like to be blamed for stuff that's not my fault. I'm just saying.
Take the damn note. And I hand him like it's wrapped up.
Takes it and slips it in his inside pocket. I'll take care of it, Cam. Don't worry.
All right.
You know, as long as we don't sink again, he walks off. So, as you're all having breakfast / afternoon lunch, since you woke up at like midday, you all start to kind of recover from the hangovers. You'll start to get some food into you and are starting to feel a little better. As this is going on, you guys hear like massive like banging and bashing every so often from outside like the gates. Like there's a crazy fight going on out there. As it starts to kind of like takes quite a while, like you guys are waiting for quite some time for these basilisks to be taken care of. And eventually, as it starts to kind of later on in the day, it's like the gates eventually open and you see a bunch of people bringing in like the bodies of these basilisks, or like these pieces of them, like heads cut, meat taken off of them. As they're getting brought in, it's like, all right, they're all cleared out.
Erellia, do you have my bag of holding?
Your what?
I've been looking for it. Do you know where it is?
I'm sure it's around here somewhere.
You telling me you don't have it?
I mean, I probably have it somewhere.
Are you wearing the bag of holding like on your side?
I'm just gonna hide it.
It's
with
literally
my cloak.
right there. I am looking at it. Can I have it back, please?
Erellia, make me a deception check. And Aero, make me a perception check with disadvantage because you're like fade out right now.
Wait,
Oh crap!
can
It's a
TBD make a
1.
perception check too?
No, doesn't matter. It's a nat 1.
Aero, she's
I
like
got a
completely like, I'm
15.
sure the bag's around here somewhere. Bag of holding completely in complete view of Aero. No clue it's there. Not even
Wait.
a little.
Can TBD try to slip a hand in there while they're having this conversation and just take like a ring or something out?
Make me a sleight of hand check while I pull up my magical item folder in case it's
I'm
needed.
just a little
Twilight
picky.
Protector. All you have to do is ask, and I would
It's
do it.
literally
coy.
the bag of holding is literally right there. Oh wait, no, that's your sword. What's wrong with me? Oh,
I don't know
I
what's
got a
wrong with you, Aero.
16.
I'm dying.
16. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you said you're going for something small.
Like a ring or something, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Let me
Or
have
an
a look.
amulet, you know, like jewelry.
Something that's not gonna hurt me.
Us.
Precisely.
Oh, as long as it's going to hurt me, us. Yeah, sure. Why not us? Right. Give me a sec. I think I've got something here. See, this is not what I thought
Hey,
about.
but
Was
can't
having...
I do a perception check?
You're already doing a stealth check. So
Yeah. You should have a good sleight of hand, and you're technically distracted by Aero right now, so.
Meh. Well, I mean, I could do it with disadvantage.
Yeah, make it with disadvantage if you'd like.
Okay.
It's a treat.
I got a 15.
You don't notice the hand going in, but you notice the hand when it comes out with the item.
Twilight!
You dropped this.
Hmm.
Wait, sorry, I was cutting in and out. What were we saying?
Oh, that was a joke, because I don't know what it is yet.
Oh,
Give me 1 sec. Just making sure this one's going to work okay.
Oh boy. Aries, do you have to feed the faces in your armor?
I don't know.
Totally
I don't think I
forgot she had
asked
that
that
armor.
question.
I keep forgetting and then I remember and I'm like, oh, that's horrific.
I know it really is.
Yeah.
It's like the haunted. I feel like it's like just like a haunted face armor where they just kind of moan and just kind of like shift, but not like.
You just start screaming for no reason. It's like, who was that?
Ebenezer!
I actually walked up.
All right, I'm totally throwing you a random one here. Let's go.
Marley and
I'll
Marley.
walk up to Aries too and just be like,
Oh,
Aries, by the way, we haven't really talked. And we've been so distracted. I forgot to mention your
Oh,
armor is
man.
absolutely horrific. It is the ugliest
Yeah.
thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Isn't it
Why?
so badass though?
it smells.
It's not. It's horrible.
It smells bad.
It is the
It
worst.
scares everybody away. It's awesome.
No, it is not.
All right,
It is-
TBD. I'm putting it in
No.
our chat just now for you.
Oh boy. What is this?
I want to
I'm gonna
see.
Febreze your armor.
This is one of our random players, but see what ends up happening with us, if anything.
Oh boy. What in the heck? Do you
Wow.
want to read it or me?
Hey, you can read it out.
Oh boy. Okay, so it's called Verdant Sanctuary. Peering into the sphere causes a magical image of a I can't say piss.
Picturesque.
I can't say this word.
Picturesque.
Picturesque.
Oasis to take shape complete with the flowing waters and swaying trees. The sphere is set into a base carved from a scale of an emerald dragon that serves as a guide to lost wanderers in harsh climates. You can use an action to shake the sphere and place it on the ground. Over a period of 10 minutes, the oasis will magically sprout up around the sphere, including the shaded spot to camp in. Enough clean drinking water to satiate 8 people for 28 hours, and a date palm tree containing enough fruit to feed 8 people for 24 hours. This oasis alters the area around it in a 60-foot radius, making it comfortable, dry, and thick with covering foliage. Additionally, the area is shielded from harsh weather effects like storms. This oasis lasts for 12 hours or until the sphere is picked up, upon which the plants wither and the water dries away. After using the sanctuary, it ceases to function and the oasis can no longer be seen when peering into it. The image returns after 5, or 1d6 plus 2 days, along with the ability to generate an oasis. Nice.
Sweet.
Don't know when that'll become useful, but I just wanted to throw it in there and see what happens if we bring out the.
Yes, give it to me.
You have a magical snow globe.
Oh, this is cool. Erellia, you have this in your pocket? Shakes it.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it.
TBD
Alright,
now has
I'll allow
an
it.
oasis in a bottle. All right, so as all of that chaos happened, the basilisks have been brought in, the stuff has been fended off. Your sacks for going out journeying are pretty much ready to go. An adventure. And you see the people like putting the main bolt like on the door again to block it.
Blocking us in.
Luna comes over. It's like, unfortunately, cleaning out those basilisks took a lot longer than expected. It is starting to turn into nightfall.
Oh, great.
Oh.
Thanks.
We're assuming it's best to lock the gate right now. Technically, if you all want, you can leave and start the journey if you want, but it will be pure pitch black by the time you get anywhere out there.
Well, here's the thing, Luna. If we don't, I'm gonna die. So,
Well,
you
it
know,
doesn't have to be dark
that's what's
for us.
happening. So we're just gonna go ahead and go if that's okay with you.
We are?
Yes.
Did you
That's a lot
hear
of-
those noises last night?
You look at me. I look back at you, and I have like my eyes are getting darker. We're gonna go.
I mean, I do have dark vision.
Am I with them right now?
Yeah, everyone's here. It's like, okay, two of you now mentioned the fact if it's not dark for you. I don't think you're getting the threat that's out there. It's
Oh,
not.
yes, the rates.
It's not the darkness. It's what's
Oh, I
in
don't
the
know about the
darkness.
race.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like it's what's in the darkness that's the problem. It's the creatures that come out when it gets dark. It's like, great, you've got night vision. You will see them coming.
And they will kill you.
TBD.
I don't
It's
like
like-
dying.
TBD.
Hi.
Is there anything you can do for Aero to let him make it to morning, or at least afternoon or evening of tomorrow?
Well, I mean, is this mission gonna be only during the day? Is there no way for us? I mean, are we guaranteed that it's not gonna bleed into the night anyway?
With the new map he drew for me, it looks like you said, we can get there in a day and back, like within a day.
You know what? I don't care. Stay, go, whatever. I'm going. So, and I just start walking. I don't care.
Can you
I have-
see?
No, and I pull. I'll prestidigitation, some sort of like light ball to float in front of me. Why haven't I never done this before?
Isn't that just going to attract things?
I don't care.
Literally,
if you
as
die-
you're walking towards the gate, only like you and TBD can see him, but like Valron appears and literally sticks his foot out and trips you.
And I just
Lie down, bunny boy. Lie down.
Why, Valron? Why? You're
Why?
do I-
I'm
you're just
so
trying to-
bored. Let's just go and do something.
You're trying to stop me, Valron. I mean, you're gonna take me. So what's the frickin' point, man?
I'm going to take you when the time's right. That's what I'm doing.
Well, I'm getting weaker and weaker, and you know that.
When is the time gonna be right?
You can't hear this, Erellia.
I was going to say,
know.
Erellia, you cannot hear him.
I know.
I look at TBD.
Yes. Oh.
I'm just looking. And I look back at Valron, kind of like a. Listen. I could already feel my body being drained. I'm not gonna make it another day. So, like, what the hell you want me to do?
Who
man?
said that?
At the rate my body's failing right now.
I never told you had a day left. I
Right,
never
you
gave you a
said, like,
time. Like,
24 hours.
no,
You quite literally gave me a timeline. You said I'll give you 24 hours before.
how can someone with such big ears listen so badly? I told
totally
you.
said that, bro.
I told you I was going to wind back your condition 24 hours to make it better for a day, which I did. I never told you it was going to run out in a day. I never said it was going to be in 24 hours. That's all been you.
It's
I didn't give you a
maybe I should
timeline.
Stop using magic. Maybe that's my problem.
It's like,
I'm gonna throw. a
no,
rock
use the
at
magic,
always
the
comes
special
back.
magic that's helping you. By all means, keep using it, you dumbass.
Throwing it.
I stand up. Then if you're so right, Valron, if you're so I'm right about everything all the time, blah blah blah, blah, then why do I feel like crap? Why do I feel like I'm worse? Why does it feel like it's coming faster than last time?
I like torturing you.
Oh, that's right, you're a dick. That's right.
That's why.
Really? Are you throwing like multiple rocks?
Yeah, I'm just annoyed.
TBD's
ignoring
gonna throw one at Valron.
Barley completely ignores like Erellia throwing rocks, but then TBD doesn't. He turns around and looks at you. Really?
Just flicks them off. You smell like wet socks. Stinky.
He just turns back to Aero. It's like, keep your ass inside the gate. And he disappears.
We'll
I
teach
guess
him.
we're here for another night.
Who wants
Everyone-
to spar?
Ah!
Droghar does.
Everyone?
Everyone make me a perception check with
Oh, I love those.
disadvantage.
Oh, I love those.
which
I like
one?
that less.
Perception check with disadvantage.
Yay.
Dude, I got
Wow, I rolled the exact same.
a nat
I
20,
rolled- I got a net 20.
Dude, me too.
but I got an 8.
I got
I got
a
an 8 on my
20.
second one.
No,
All right. Okay.
I
Can we-
rolled
can we-
a 14 twice.
Can we all try that again, one at a
Wait,
time, so I actually hear
13.
what you rolled? No! Let's try it one again. Okay, TBD, what did you get?
total of 28.
28. Aries, what did you get?
I got 16.
16. Erellia, what did you get?
14 twice.
Dang. Droghar, what did you get?
I got an
Oh
8.
no.
8.
Oh no.
Aero, what did you get?
A 3.
Oh,
Yay.
Yeah, that's about right for him with what's going on with Valron. For those of you with the
Go
kind
on.
of teens and up, like you start to realize that the people have like locked the gates up, but they're starting to set up again. Like from what you remember, like this is the proper big celebration right now. Everyone seems to be like super excited, super hyped for this. A couple of them seem to be a little on edge, a little bit. Some of them are a little bit twitchy, but like most of it's just super hyped and excited for what's going on. For TBD, who got a 28 on that perception check, you don't notice just a few of them getting a little bit twitchy. You notice some really like sporadic movements and some weird kind of stuff going on. Like,
oh great,
what seemed to be like fairly normal earlier on is starting to get a little bit.
Oh, wait a minute. It's a full moon, right? It's a full moon, right?
It is a celebration of the full moon, yeah.
Okay.
So as the party's going on and they're starting to get prepped, Luna, along with a bunch of the rest of them, start to guide you towards the street. Come on, Luna. You need to join the festivities. Come on. And they all like help bring you inside.
I don't go inside. I'm gonna
They literally pick you up and drag you inside.
They will drag me, and I'll be crossing my arms the whole time. In a bad mood. My eyes are like dark underneath.
Look,
you see,
they're twitching. They're twitching.
You see tables full of like food and full of different stuff.
Droghar's not going to sit down.
I'm scared.
Droghar, something's wrong.
They'll bring us in the building, and I'm gonna stand on the wall.
Droghar, we don't have our weapons.
I have one.
I have one. I was sharpening.
I thought they took them.
Well,
you were
keep them in their lodges.
Yeah, okay. You were sharpening it at the lodge. You weren't allowed to take it with you. It's not allowed on the premises.
No one told me that at the time. I called bullocks.
Where's my crew? I look around. Where's the crew?
They're not in here.
They're all dead.
I don't like this.
I don't like this either.
Get off me! Are they still like kind of holding me a little bit, like kind of dragging me in?
Yeah, they're dragging you into the place. And it's like, what are you waiting for? Come on, join the festivities. Like the band's playing on stage and people are starting to sit at tables. Come on, we're gonna have another party tonight. This is the big celebration.
Are we gonna get hurt in this party?
We're gonna get sacrificed.
Something isn't right. Remember the other island, the one with the siren lady. Be prepared. Make sure you cover your ears, and let's get ready for a fight.
Droghar is staying right by door. I'm not moving.
Luna's like, a fight? What sort of fight would you be in for?
I'll square up to Luna. What the hell are you doing?
We're preparing for the biggest celebration that we have.
Oh, you're full of crap. I want to roll it.
And what is that? What is that exactly?
I want to roll an insight against Luna right now.
Can you just tell me what the big celebration is celebrating?
I'm celebrating the moon. Celebrating truth. Celebrating
werewolves.
The freedom to be ourselves.
Oh gosh.
I turn to Luna and I'm like, or not Luna, Dream. I'm like, Dream. I think we might need to climb a tree.
How far away are we from our weapons?
Yeah, where are our weapons?
Back at your lodge.
Dream, you and I both know what the power of the moon does. Something's not right.
What does it do, Aries? What does it do?
I'm gonna pull Aries in. Aries, can you and Dream sneak out of here and get our weapons?
And I look at Dream and I'm like, I think we can.
Do it.
Let's go for it.
All right.
Make an athletics check for me. Because there's no sneaking, they're all staring at you. Or acrobatics, whatever one you're.
TBD.
20.
I was about to say.
Nat 20.
Never mind.
Aries and Dream, after Aero gives them the word, both turn and look at each other and just nod. And before the humans have any idea what's happened, boom! Back through, knock over a bunch of the humans and dart through the door, which wasn't fully closed yet, and take off through the camp to go and get the weapons.
I'm going. Like, gosh, this is I don't know if this is gonna be a bad idea or not. Ooh. I'm just gonna. So wait, they all know that she just bolted. Like
they were all staring. I wasn't going to roll a stealth check for it because there's no way because they literally would have had to go. Poof.
Can't we find a normal group of people that don't try to kill us?
I look straight at Luna. I look straight at
no,
Luna.
because it's D&D.
I look straight at Luna and I do a Elder's Blast. I just
shoot! Droghar goes into a rage.
Screw this crap.
As you do an Eldritch Blast, you see one of the few spellcasters that Aries was told about. Counterspell.
Crap.
One of the priestesses kind of standing at the back of the room counterspells it.
What's your game, Luna?
It's been a long, long time since fresh meat walked in the door for us.
Gosh.
Oh, that's so disgusting.
I yell at Erellia and Aero, get out, and CBD, get out.
Oh, the door's fully blocked. There's no getting
Not
out.
without you moron.
Because Aries and Dream ran out it, they're fully guarding that door now.
We burn this thing down, Droghar.
How many guards?
To the end.
Firebolt.
How many guards are at the door?
A lot.
Dream. What if?
This is why I have trust
in
issues.
Aries, grab the weapons and make. I'm not going to draw this out for it. They make it back with the weapon to come in the door, throw them or slide them across the floor, trying to get them past the people. As you guys get the weapons,
I'm going to give myself advantage.
The moonlight starts to come in through what you now realize is a glass roof.
No.
And you see Luna kind of stand in it and look up and finally. And you see her kind of looking at her hand as it begins to twitch.
Oh, great.
It's time to be free, and her along with the others all start to rattle and shake at first. And they begin to have their limbs stretched. And you see them dropping and bodies extending. You see their skin tearing away with fur showing. The skin of their face tears away with the mouth starting to elongate and turn into a snout.
Hey, DM, can I do something while they're doing this?
What do you want to do?
Can I cast Moonbeam?
You want to cast Moonbeam?
At 3rd level.
You can cast Moonbeam.
Okay.
Read Moonbeam off to me again.
They're shifters, right?
Oh,
gosh. They have to make the saving throw at disadvantage. And if they fail to save, they revert to their original form.
All right.
So a shape changer makes its saving throw with disadvantage. If it fails, it instantly reverts to its original form and can't assume a different form until it leaves the spell's light. But it's basically a 40-foot high cylinder, appears of moonlight, and it's a 5-foot radius. So it's going directly on Luna.
Directly on Luna?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will say she is not rolling at disadvantage because the weapon that's being used is Moonlight. And that's literally what's creating the transformation. Alright. So what is it I need to roll for it again? What's this?
It's Constitution.
Constitution. And what's your spell save DC?
15.
I don't even need to add the modifier. She beat that herself.
Dang it.
With disadvantage?
No disadvantage. She's using Moonlight as a weapon. Moonlight's the thing that's changing them and giving them their power. So there's no disadvantage for them.
Okay, so she does take damage.
Alright. How much damage does she take?
It's gonna take 3d10. But you saved, so it's gonna be halved. Where's my d10? That's a d12. That is not correct. Where is it? Okay, there it is.
Just grab your jar. There must be one in
there. 10 damage. That's halved. So
5.
No. 10 is halved.
Oh,
I got 20. Yeah.
Okay. So 10 is half. Okay. No worries.
And that is radiant damage.
Nice. All right. Since the attack has initially been made, combat has been issued. Roll for initiative.
Oh,
Ay.
initiative. All right.
All right, 22.
I had 18 plus 2. 30, 20.
I got 10.
17. 17.
Oh,
I got 13.
Am I going first for once? Crazy.
13. What did Aries get?
I got 10.
Who got the 17? Who got the 17? Who got the 13?
I
I
had
did.
the 17.
One sec. Nice.
So, I'll wait till you're done adding.
Oh, worries.
I was gonna say, where are me and Dream? Because are we still on the outside of the doors technically? Because we slid their weapons to them because we can't get past all the people.
No, you
Or
came
where are we?
inside. You
Okay.
had to come inside to slide past them.
Okay.
I just need to do, as always, some maneuvering of actual characters because no one ever stands where you expect them to stand when stuff begins. So, all right. So,
Every time. I'm never trusting another group of individuals ever again. I don't care about what their race is. I don't care what they're doing. I don't care what type of free stuff they got.
Airship. Trying to see who's who.
We're gonna get back to like the council with Sarai, and we're all gonna be twitchy, like, no, frost
Who
beer.
are you?
It's gonna be so bad.
okay. Get you guys there.
Hey, Aero. Do you really want to leave still? Because I'll leave with you.
Yes.
I'll leave right now.
The like I said, the eye, my under, kind of my appearance right now. I have like these like dark, almost like dark circles under my eyes that are not going away.
All right. So Nick, first up, and the first round is Droghar.
All right.
Nice.
I'm going to turn around and I'm looking for my weapons. Are they close to one of those? I think there's 5 people behind me.
We'll say that everybody's already like got their weapons in
Because
hand.
we slid
like,
them to you.
Dream and
okay.
Aries came in the door and like slid them past the guards that were at the door. Like they hit the ground and slid them across, so they were at your feet. So we'll skip by like, oh, you have to pick your weapon up since it's the start of the fight and you all are armed.
Okay, cool. How? I'm assuming Luna is the one in the middle of that, like kind of like star thing.
Yeah, the bigger one in the middle is Luna.
All
Yeah, be careful of the moonbeam that is directly blasted on her.
TBD.
Walk into it by all means.
All right. So I'm shoot. What am I gonna do?
There are things behind us
Yeah.
guarding the door.
Yeah. So I'm gonna immediately turn around. I haven't pulled my greatsword out. I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna go for that one right behind me.
Okay, so you're going for this fella right behind you here?
Yeah, I'm gonna shove my left hand in his mouth as hard as I can
Ew.
Oh,
and open the sword.
Oh.
Nice.
All right, nice. Roll for attack.
And I'm gonna do reckless attack before I roll. I'm gonna do reckless attack.
Okay. Go for it.
Just give me 1 sec.
Oh,
Alright.
I'm so nervous.
All right, I got a 22.
dang.
22 hits.
I wanna basically come up to him and shove my metal arm as far as I can into his throat, like into his throat, and then I'm gonna pop the sword out.
All right. Go ahead and roll for damage. You know what? I spent so much time getting stuff ready for this, and I still forgot freaking nameplates for these werewolves.
I got a 9 on that first attack.
9 on the first attack?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And then
next,
I'm going to. Would you allow me to, with my arm inside his mouth, lift him up and slam him on the ground?
let me see. You would need to make an opposed strength check just for lifting him.
Okay. I got a 16.
16.
Yeah.
Yep, you succeed on that. Amazingly, getting stabbed through the back of the neck from the front kind of throws your attention a little bit and distracts you, so you absolutely got him.
Okay. And then, question. This is more of a question. So I do have 2-weapon fighting as a bonus action, and since I am using my short sword, can I attack with another short sword?
You can attack with another short sword,
All right.
absolutely.
So I'm going to take the other short sword, and I'm going to, after I slam him on the ground, I'm going to try to jab him in the side. Like right where his heart is.
Okay.
Right near, in the bread basket, if you will.
All right, roll me an attack on that other short sword.
I got a 16.
16 hits.
All right, so I'm going to take the sword out, flip it around, because I've been practicing. And I'm gonna jab it right into the side where his heart is.
All right, roll for damage.
Eight.
Damage. All right, so yeah, he's looking pretty messed up. You stab him right through the mouth, lift, slam, and then come out with your other short sword and poof, right into the side of his ribs. He took some brutal hits off of that there.
I'm gonna keep my arm in his mouth.
Nice.
All right. So next up after Droghar, it is the werewolves.
Oof. Jeez.
Did my moonbeam count as my first turn, or?
Oh no, that was before. You did that before.
I got a dirty 20.
Yeah, they got a nat 20.
Dang it!
Yeah, Droghar rolled a 22, and then the wolves.
Oh, for some reason I thought Droghar rolled lower. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Also,
no, Droghar rolled like a 22.
Cross, just keep in mind, I hate keeping to remind you of this, but attack rolls have advantage on me because I did reckless attack. Just heads up.
Absolutely. All right, so we'll do. What? Hey, to be fair, you having your hand in its mouth might actually be one of the advantages you're just giving yourself. So at least it can't bite you.
Exactly.
All right, so number one, the one that Droghar just attacked, who's still got his hand in its mouth, is going to take some attacks on him. What's your armor class again, Droghar?
14.
Attack hits. Second attack does not. So first attack, he's going to hit you with his claw. Actually, let me roll a second one again. Oh, that's brutal. Okay. Oh, thank you for the advantage, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So, the first attack does 7 slashing damage from his claws.
Okay. Is
The
that
second
half or is
attack-
that the full damage?
Half, because you raged, didn't you?
Right. Yeah, I raged.
So,
So
yeah.
7 is the half. Okay.
No, 7's not the half, 7's the full, so it would be 3. You would take
Okay.
from that first claw. And then
You got a nat 20, didn't you?
yes, it did.
Dang.
Of course you did.
So then 14 damage, half to 7 on that second attack.
Okay.
All right, so
So-
then number 2,
It's basically 10 total, right? 7 plus 3. Okay.
So number 2 is coming for Aries. Aries, what's your armor class now?
16.
The claw does not hit. The bite does.
Oh. No.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
You take 9 piercing damage. And can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I got a 2.
Pulp.
Oh.
No, wait, hold on. 3.
You got a 3.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Uh-oh. You're a potted plant.
Congratulations, you're a werewolf now.
You just got lycanthropy.
Oh my god.
No.
I'm a
a cat
cat.
turns into a dog.
Oh, is this even gonna work? I'm a cat.
Welcome to team. I have a curse.
No, I want to join you.
Oh my goodness. We're all
Being
gonna
werewolf,
die.
Being werewolf, a werewolf is my other
What's
character.
Wait, hold on. Is that considered a poison though? I don't know.
Nope.
No. Okay.
Oh.
It's a
But
curse.
it's a
Oh,
curse.
it's a curse.
The stinky.
What's
It
the
is.
name of my armor again?
You're becoming a werewolf.
Hey, those beds next to us.
I know you're
look
trying to work
pretty
your way
nice
out of
right
it, but
about
you're
now.
becoming a werewolf. I've looked
Okay,
through it.
only if you know in Scooby-Doo zombies when they become like cat monsters. I want to be like that, not a dog. I refuse to be a dog.
No, you're a werewolf.
No, I want to be. They wear cats. They come out in the moon. They're just cat-like instead of dog-like because they worshipped Bast, the cat god.
Alright, so
Sure.
next up is the rest of them.
Yeah.
I love how she's saying that as if I'm listening to a word of it and she's not just going to be a werewolf by the next session.
I don't want to be a werewolf.
Alright, so
I'm a
TBD,
cat.
what's your armor class again?
19.
First one hits.
Hit me. Hit me. Yes. I would have joined
No.
her. I would have joined her and being a werewolf.
Second one hits.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I
First
feel like
one's-
this is going to be
I'm
like
dead.
Shrek, where every full moon I
I'm
become a
dead.
dog, which is my worst enemy, and then I become my cat.
We're all gonna be werewolves. It's gonna be
Let's
awesome.
go. I'm gonna be the weirdest werewolf.
So you take 7 damage from the claw attack,
Oh.
and then
I mean, technically, you could turn into a werewolf right now.
you do 5 damage from the bite, and make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, I can't
Hit.
breathe.
How much you get?
10.
10. TBD's becoming a werewolf too.
Why did I have
Okay.
to roll?
My friends, no.
I'm about to turn the whole
No.
cast into werewolves. I did not see that coming. In the first,
Oh,
Yes,
Well,
we're gonna have a
God.
weird party.
at least not in
on
the first
the
round.
third full moon.
Will the lycanthrope, whatever it's called, the werewolf curse, will it affect the fake curse? Will they cancel each other out?
Oh
Let me
my
find out.
gosh.
So Erellia is actually kind of safe because the wolf in front of her completely missed both her shots.
Hey,
I rolled a 4 and a 5.
yay.
Can't hear a word you're saying, Nitro.
Are TBD and Aries currently werewolves?
They're not currently werewolves. They've got lycanthropy, but it means by the next full moon, then
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
they will
okay.
become
Got it,
werewolves.
got it.
Yeah, but we don't know that, right?
Yeah, you don't know that you're werewolves. I'm just
Okay.
telling you because I want your reactions from it, but you two have no
Yes.
clue that you're werewolves yet.
The two different reactions here.
It's like TV's like yes, and I'm like no, I'm my worst enemy every full moon now. Come on.
Aero, what's your armor class?
16.
You know how
First
much
one
fun-
hits, second doesn't. So the bite misses you, so you're not about to become a werewolf.
No.
Dang it.
Uh,
Join the club.
you do
Join
take
the-
7
the club.
damage from the claw attack, though.
Okay.
You be
TBD is
cursed when
gonna
you're
have a
already
good time.
cursed.
I don't know.
You be
Alright.
doubly cursed.
Next up is TBD.
Curse squared.
Curse squared.
Curse
Double
adjacent.
TBD upon getting bitten quite rudely, might I add, is going to go ahead and cast Twilight Sanctuary because, ow, first off.
Yep.
And the Twilight Sphere is going to emanate from her once again in a 30-foot radius.
Nice.
So once again, whoever starts or ends its turn here in the sphere gets 1d6 plus 6 temp hit points.
Nice.
And that includes me. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to roll that right now. That's a mediocre roll. Great.
Was it
But it's
1d6 you said?
1d6 plus 6.
Oh, nice.
So that is my action. Yes. Can I use that as bonus action? And as a bonus action, light is going to sprout from her back in the form of wings, and it looks like constellations, and she's going to fly up about 10 feet.
Dang. All right.
And I'm
Aries
completely
flies up.
mesmerized right now, like, what?
TVD flies up 10 feet in the air. Please remind me of that because I will forget just thinking on the board in front of that werewolf. So please keep that in mind because I will probably forget. If that's all for TVD, next up is Aero.
I'll take my Duelist Grace and go for the stabby stab.
Go for it.
My first. It's like a 24.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. Hang on just a second. Having to do head math. Okay. Okay, so that's 10. And then my second attack is a 10. That misses or hits?
Misses, yeah.
Okay. My third attack, I'm going to still go for the same one right in front of me. Third attack is a 19.
19 hits.
And a 12. So he's at 22.
Sorry, guys.
And then fourth attack is an 18.
18 hits.
And that is 5. So 27 points of damage, and I've hit 3 times, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I just keep... I'm swinging. It's a little bit more graceful than that. I'm like giving a little lower cut.
No, it's not.
It's just...
At this stage, no, it is definitely not more graceful than that.
How's this one looking in front of me?
He's looking pretty messed up. He's still on his feet, but he's looking messed up after that. Those attacks really hit him hard.
I will... I have some movement, so I will... bunny hop over him using his head as a springboard and move... I'll just move 30 feet closer to, like, to the right.
Closer to the right, look over this way.
Yeah.
That's about 30 there. Oop. Sorry, I'm trying to name the werewolves as we go, because it's... If I don't do it as I'm doing, get into them, I'll get confused. Alright, if that's Aero, next up is actually Dream.
Ooh.
Go, Dream, go!
Go.
Dream also gets bitten.
Dream actually did not, amazingly.
Who are those two people at the back?
Me and Dream.
Oh, okay, got it. Can't read
Because
it.
we came in through the doors with weapons.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Alright, so it's about 10 points of damage to number 3. Alright. She's not going to move because she'll get. Actually, no, she's going to do it uncanny. Dodge, move without getting attacked. I need to remember she can do that, otherwise I will totally forget. Alright, after Dream it is Erellia.
Oh man. Alright, where am I?
You are... Oop, different. You are right here.
Okay. Alright.
You want to hitch a ride?
Hitch a ride?
TBD's has wings, is 10 feet in the air.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I should do that. Okay. Fine, I'm gonna cast Thunderwave, which is probably a horrible idea, but
That was
I'm
a good
doing it.
idea. That's a good spell.
It is a good spell, man. Love a good thunder wave.
Alright. And what's the range for Thunder Wave again?
It's 15 feet, and it's a cube.
You got those two.
Alright, and is that a cube just from where you are, or can you place Thunder Wave?
Originating from me.
Alright, so originating from you is a cube, so you're at the center of it?
No, I think she can be like from the side, like the corners of it. It doesn't have to be like right in the middle. Like it's not. She's not in the middle of the cube, basically.
It just has to be on her. Okay.
Yeah.
So you wanted to hit these two in front of you? 4 and 5?
Yeah.
10, 15, yeah. Yeah, you can absolutely hit these two. Everyone else is just outside of range. Alright. So what is it? Is it a saving throw for it, or is it just the knockback it gets again?
Yeah, it's a Constitution saving throw.
Alright, Constitution. And what's your spell save DC?
It's 13.
Number 4 makes it.
Okay.
Number 5 also makes it.
Alright, so they get half, so that means they get 3. Damage.
Okay. All right. And so that's your action. Do you want to take a bonus action or a movement?
I would like to move closer to Aero.
Closer to Aero, so you want to go up the center kind of here?
Well, how far away is Aero?
From where you are, he's about 5, 10, 15, 20, about 35 feet, 40 feet.
Yeah, I'll do 30 feet towards Aero.
You could
Which is
honestly.
probably-
This might be. This is metagaming. I don't want metagaming. I'm not gonna say.
Or,
No,
I
I
don't
get it.
know. I don't know.
Okay.
Do I want to do that?
I mean, you can if you want. You get you out of range of attacks because you can move without an opportunity attack. So
Yeah, because that's just my movement. Actually, I'll just stay where I am. I'm sorry. I'll just stay where I am.
okay.
Sorry about
Just
that.
number 5. No worries. That's fine. It's still your turn. You can still go for that. All right. So next up then is Aries.
So if you stay next to me, you get 10 temp HP.
Ooh.
Right. So I'm actually gonna cast Crown of Madness on Luna.
On Luna.
Oh,
Is it a
shoot.
range for that? Are you close enough to her?
It's 120 feet range.
Yep, you can totally hit her from there.
Alright, so basically, one humanoid of your choice that you can see within range must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. And become charmed. Yeah.
Alright, and what's your spell save DC?
14.
She fails.
Yeah.
She got a 10.
Nice.
So basically, you become charmed by me for the duration. While the target is charmed in this way, a twisted crown of jagged iron appears on its head, and a madness glows in its eyes.
Ooh.
The charmed target must use this action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose. So I get to to choose. The target can act normally on its turn if you choose, no creature, or if none are within its reach. So this is for you, Cross. On Luna's subsequent turns, you must use your action to maintain. I have to use my action to maintain control of the target, or the spell ends. Also, the target can make a wisdom saving throw at the end of each of its turns. So you can do another wisdom saving throw to see if you can break the spell.
Okay, that works. All right,
That's a sweet spell.
Ladies, want to do anything else?
And that's a second level too. I was like, "Wow,
Dude,
that's so
sweet.
cool!"
That's so sweet.
Right,
and then my bonus action, I'm gonna Misty Step up. Let me see. Where's Aero? Like, can you zoom out, like where Luna is? Like, I want to see like both sides.
Yeah. So from where you are at the bottom there, Luna's here, and then Arrow's off to the side here.
Okay, can I Misty Step over to, like, parallel to Aero, like on the other side of Luna?
How far's Misty Step take you?
Was it? How much is Misty Step? Hold on. Ooh.
I feel like it's in range. I just want to make sure because it's like 55.
Yeah,
Misty Step?
Yeah.
It's either 30 or 60. I don't remember.
That's why I can't remember 30.
Hold on, let me go to my other character that has it.
I want to say it's within range because I feel like Misty Step's got a big range on it, but it might not be. It might just be like short.
Looks like it's 30 feet from what I can see.
Is it 30?
30? Okay.
So 30 feet would get you to roughly about there.
Yeah, it's 30. Yeah.
Okay. And so that was my bonus action. I still have a movement.
Yeah, so you can move up to that spot if you want to.
Yeah, I'll run the next way
Yeah,
up.
because that's only 30 feet away, so yeah, you could make the rest of that easily.
Yeah, because I can even do feline agility if I needed to do and go 60, but I'm just going to go. And kind of go up towards like the hallway just a little bit more. Yeah, there you go.
Go that way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, that's the end of Aries' turn. That is.
And you also get 10 temp HP. Aries.
Oh, yes.
And I didn't know if you rolled for wild magic.
Oh, I did not.
Potted plant. Potted plant. Potted
You
plant.
might not want that, babe.
Werewolf potted plant. Werewolf potted plant.
The old were plant.
You rolled a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
What does that mean?
Fun.
That means I get to roll for wild magic for the first time
Yeah.
in quite some time.
Oh, look at this.
Yay.
Watch this.
pulling
Watch
it up.
whatever it is.
He's pulling it up.
It's gonna catch this thing on fire, and it's gonna be me and Droghar fighting Luna
Back to back.
Oh.
That's just how it goes.
back to back.
There we go.
Sorry, guys.
How it goes.
It's so much fun, though.
All right, 22.
22.
Gosh.
I have no idea. I've not looked at most of this table, so I don't know what it's going to do. Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws against the next spell you cast in the next minute that involves a saving throw.
Dude,
Hey,
that's
nice.
sweet.
It
Oh.
worked out.
Heck yeah, dude.
So
Do
if
they
you
have
have a if you have a spell that involves me rolling a saving throw for one of the werewolves, they have disadvantage on the save.
Speak with animals. Here we come. Right?
Question.
I'm pretty sure that's disadvantage for Droghar. Speak with animals.
All right. So would I potentially be able to use Thunderwave again? Could I just do that
Yeah.
again?
Yeah, technically you could. It's got a saving throw on it, so it would give me disadvantage on the save. So yeah, you could absolutely use that again.
Or I could use Fairy Fire. Sorry. Okay.
No, you could. Anything that's got a saving throw on it, you absolutely can use, and I've got a disadvantage on it. It's just for that next turn, so use it wisely. Alright, so we are back at the top of the round, which means back to our big beefy Goliath with his metal hand inside a werewolf's throat.
So when does Luna go?
Did Luna go?
Luna stayed back. She didn't take a turn. She's letting the other wolves go.
So she's staying in the moonbeam?
Oh, yeah, she is in the
She's going to
moonbeam.
make
That's right.
the save again.
What's the saving throw for that again?
Constitution 15.
Yep, she made that.
Okay, she's going to take half damage here. 16.
16.
So that needs to be halved.
Just let me know when she goes, because her action has to do a melee attack on someone I choose.
Cross, I need to know something real fast. Is this whole werewolf thing inspired by the companions from Skyrim? Because they had like a Viking-shaped like dome house thing.
I just like that skill effect. I just like that kind of cool effect to it.
Where's Farkas? Where is he? Where is he?
Yeah, Luna takes that damage and is basically not really looking too affected by that at the minute. But then again, she is also now under a spell, so it could just be the crown that's on her head.
Yep. All right, so
Droghar.
Droghar is gonna pull his sword out and pull his hand out of the werewolf. I'm gonna take my great sword out, recklessly attack with the great weapon master.
All right, go for it.
All right.
That might be big damage.
Let's hope so.
Big feelings.
All right, I got an 18.
Okay, that hits.
Oh, that plus 10. Let's go.
All right. So I'm attacking the one that I've been attacking, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Big damage.
So I got 20.
Oh!
20. Nice. Oh no, where's that one again? One. Is it 20 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is he down?
All right. Nope.
All right. I'm going to hit him again.
Go for it.
All right, I got a 25.
25 hits?
Yep. I got 17.
17.
Nice.
Nice.
Is he still up?
Yeah.
Dang. Good lord.
Sorry, old lady has to take care of her back.
Gotta be kidding me. Alright. I'm done.
Yep, he's still standing.
Oh.
Alright, that's the end of your attack.
Yeah.
Alright, that's the end of Droghar then. He gets to attack back.
Great.
Alright, so first attack. What's your armor class again, Droghar?
14.
First attack.
Is that plus your thingies? Plus your gauntlets?
My gauntlet only adds 1, and that's added.
Okay.
Yeah.
Making sure.
You are a lucky man, Droghar.
Whoop, whoop.
First attack hits, which is the claw. Second attack, which is the bite. He rolled a nat 1.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh. One of us.
You take 9 damage from the claw, which is half down to 4.
Okay.
Right, then. Alright, we have some people that need to move a little bit.
Move around.
Move around.
Because they're currently staring at an empty
The
hallway. That one's going to come there. Number 2 here. Ooh. Spin around.
Ooh.
There you go.
Butterball almost turned off the computer again.
No,
Look at the criminal.
no, we're not doing that again.
He's a
So
smooth
number
criminal.
2, Droghar is the next in his path, so he's coming for him as well.
Okay, I'm sorry. Do you want to play D&D with me? Come here.
Droghar, you are the luckiest Goliath in the world.
Yay.
What do you mean? This is bad luck. We should all be werewolves. Personally.
11
An
damage
elf
on the
werewolf
claw
comes
attack,
back
so you
for it.
take 5 damage from the claw attack, and his bite attack,
me.
I rolled a 2.
Oh,
So somehow Droghar managed to avoid both bite attacks from 2 werewolves.
Yay!
Right, a little bit of damage. Ooh. All right, more friendly werewolves. All right, and before I roll the other ones that are in range, Aries. Who would you like Luna to attack?
Oh wait, Droghar's within. Hold up, Droghar, you get 8 temp HP.
All right.
alright.
Sorry.
I want Luna to go after 4 and 5.
After 4 and 5. All right. Any preference to attack going for an attack or anything like that, or just whoever?
Just whoever.
All right, so we're gonna first attack hits. Second attack does not. Third attack does not.
Oof.
Wow. I rolled 2 dice for damage with these werewolves, and I rolled 2 ones.
Nice.
Nice. That's what I like to hear.
Okay. All right, and then she gets to roll saving.
Yep.
Throws to try and break it.
A wisdom saving throw.
What's your spell save DC?
14.
Roll a 15. She breaks it.
Oh.
Shame.
Breaks Crown of Madness. And that was her turn. 4, 5, 6, and 7 all still have to go.
Great.
So TBD, what's your...
I'm in the air.
Oh, you're in the air, that's right. So Erellia, what's your
I'm
armor
sorry.
class?
I'm about to
Join us.
die.
Join us. Join us.
15.
First attack
Shoot.
misses. Second attack misses.
Thank you, Jesus.
Second werewolf. First attack misses.
Thank you, Jesus.
We roll that. That was caught in the edge. Second attack misses. 4
What is
attacks.
Jesus,
Just missed
thank you.
Aurelia.
Thank you,
They are
Jesus.
so thrown by Luna coming up and attacking them from behind that both 4 and 5 completely miss their slashes and bites onto Aurelia. Aurelia like dodging and weaving, just ducking out the road.
Oh my gosh, it's the power of the cross.
Alright, so
Power of the road. Holy moly.
it's coming for Aero. Well, 7's going to go for green.
Uh-oh.
That was a nat 20 in that first attack.
Oh.
Dang.
Aero is a lucky man because that second attack's to bite and it missed.
What do you mean lucky?
I
Unlucky.
know, right?
Unlucky.
You take 23 damage from the claw attacks.
Gosh.
Ow.
I'm down to points.
You're out of my range.
Alright, and that's the end of the werewolf. So next up is TBD, who is currently soaring in the air.
Hold up. My cat. Can you leave? Thank you.
And you're
Anyway.
10 feet. You're 10 feet off the ground, right?
Yup.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually. TBD is going to use her action to move the moonbeam 60 feet, and she's going to kind of loop it around so it hits 4, 5, and whoever is next to Aero.
And 6.
Mm-hmm. And since it's their first time entering it, they have to make the saving throw.
Alright.
Luna does not because she's been in it before.
What's the saving throw again? It's
Constitution 15.
Let's see.
I need the D10s.
4 fails. Dang, 5 is sturdy as he saves. And 6 fails.
Okay, so those 2 that fail are no longer werewolves.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dang. So 4 and 6 are no longer werewolves.
The beam is going to stay on 6. So 4 is able to transform back whenever its turn is, if it wants, but it's right now out of it. And then now for damage. 8 damage to 4. That's a 3, 13. Math. The number 5 saved, right?
Yes.
I rolled 20, so only 10.
Okay.
And then 11 damage for 6.
Dang, 6 is looking messed up.
And the beam is staying on 6.
The beam stays on 6. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Do you have a movement or a bonus action you want to take?
TBD is going up a little bit more into the air.
Okay.
So,
DVD
total
goes up
30 feet.
30 feet into the air.
And TBD is going to move, try to position in a way that to the 30-foot radius, kind of trying to hit Aero as well. Oh, maybe moving between 6 and 5 in that area.
My heart's beating so fast right now.
Roundabout there, you're still getting
around there.
Aero, Erellia, and Droghar are all still in it.
That's good. I'm happy with that.
Aries is no longer in it though.
That's okay. I gotta get Aero in there. And I don't have any bonus action, so that's it.
Alright, next up is Aero.
I'm gonna turn to 6 and take a swipey. First
Be careful.
attack is a 24.
24 hits.
Yep. And now I'm actually, FYI, I'm at armor class is now 20.
Dang.
Dang, dude.
It's 8 points of damage on the first one.
Okay.
Second attack misses. It was a 1. So, then my third attack, oh my gosh, is a 12. Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
Okay. Third attack, oh my gosh, is a 9. Wow, that is horrible. And I think I've hit 5 times, I think. Or was it 4? I think I've hit 4 or 5 times. I don't remember. I think it was.
I think it's 4. I think it's 4.
No, because okay, it's 4. Okay, because I'm at 20.
So.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's in my turn. Can't do anything else.
All right. 6 is now back in human form and is looking messed up, man. He's like so close to dropping.
I punch him in the face.
He's just taking nothing but abuse.
Aero, you get 10 temp HP.
10? Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
I keep rolling a 4 on this dice.
7.
Oh wait, he starts his turn in there. He takes the damage. He's got to make the saving throw. Sorry. Constitution saving throw for 6.
Does he get disadvantage on the saving throw?
It's not 6's turn though. It's not 6's turn for a while.
Oh, it's not 6. I'm sorry. My brain is not working.
Try and make me do more damage to my werewolves. How dare you?
I am injured. I need to remember that I'm after the work.
Yeah, remember the werewolf's like second in the initiative order. That was Dream. Alright, next up is Erellia.
Alright.
who's getting a nice little group forming in front of her.
Well, I'm actually gonna move up to 6. I'm just using my movement for that.
You're just using your movement?
Correct.
Okay, if you don't take your what is it, uncanny dodge or whatever it is, you'll get an opportunity attack. Are you? Because that's a bonus, is it not? Or is that just?
Yeah. Okay, well then I'll if that's the case, I will dash to 6.
Oh.
And I'm going to sneak attack with my dagger.
All right, go roll for attack.
23.
23 hits. Roll for damage.
All right. 8 plus 16 damage.
Dang.
Good old sneak attack.
Dang.
He is dead.
Bye, buddy.
Nice. First kill of the evening.
Number 6 is gone.
All right. Well, I still have a second attack because I did the 2-weapon fighting, whatever you call it, dual wielding, one of those two.
Honor
So
and
I want
poise.
to move.
I don't know if you'd. I don't think you would have any movement left after that.
Don't I have my normal movement? Like, can I use my normal movement? Like, I can move normally?
I don't know if you can if you dashed. I could be wrong.
No. If you're
I
out of,
can't.
are you out of movement?
Yeah,
You
it was like
only
a
get
30.
you only get up to your movement, so
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that was about 30 feet for that, so you just made it to 6, so you don't really have any movements left after that.
Oh, okay. I thought that I got a movement and that the dash was just like a
No, I believe that was just to kind of get out of range without taking an attack, like the uncanny dodge.
well, dash you usually double
Well,
your
Yeah,
double
dash
your
and-
movement speed.
They're two different things.
Yeah. Uncanny dodge is not like when you don't get
Yeah,
hit. You
we're
don't take
talking
the
about
attack
cutting
opportunity.
action. It's a bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, if it's just for the dash, that second attack, then yeah, that would have counted as a secondary attack anyway if you dashed.
Oh, okay.
Alright, sorry, I was getting muddled up with stuff there, but yeah, that would have counted as it. But we got the first werewolf off the table though, so it's never a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's for Erellia. So next up then is Aries.
All right. I'm back up. I don't know
Oh,
where
that's
you're
right,
going.
you're up. Oh, I'm sorry, are you controlling and keeping track of like 50 different characters? No!
We can get rid of a few. We wouldn't be mad.
Yeah.
Not any of the named ones like
That's up
Geeks or
to
Aero.
you guys. It's up to you guys if people disappear off the table. It's all up to you.
Man.
I am gonna do Dissonant Whispers on Luna.
Oh, okay. What's
So
the
you
save for that?
must make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. What's your save DC again?
14.
She failed.
Yeah. All right. So okay. So. Oh, hold on. Let me move that dice. That's not gonna be good. Uh, 16 damage, psychic damage.
16 psychic damage? Dang.
And then also Luna has to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Maybe it's you.
Sorry, Aero.
You sent it my way.
Well, look, she
Oh,
moved
God.
30 feet. She moved 30 feet, which apparently is the exact length of that circle at the
I'll
center of the
find
building.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
Incoming Aero!
Everyone's like, really? Really?
Alright. Anything else, Aries? Is that your
As
turn?
my bonus action, I give a bardic inspiration to Aero.
You bet, like you should.
You just sent the big bad werewolf right to his face.
With
Like, I guess
very
I'll
well
give you a bardic. Why not?
Though
I
it just starts traveling.
I do appreciate it. Thank you.
Alright, next up is Droghar and his friends.
I am going to hit the same freaking werewolf that I've attacked 400 times already with Great Weapon Master and Reckless Attack.
Alright, go for it.
Again.
Alright, I got a 17.
17 hits.
There you go. The 10 plus damage.
At 25.
25 damage.
Yes. Got that 15,
You...
and then I got 10 for the Great Weapon Master.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was dead in the first shot. You
Alright.
like split him in two.
Sweet.
Like he had like 7 hit points
I
left.
want to
He was
sever
with
him
the sword on.
like, right down the middle.
Nice.
Alright, and because I
Nice.
killed him, I get an immediate another attack.
Yep.
So I'm going to attack the next dude right next to me. Same thing.
Number 2.
Yep.
Go for it.
Same thing. Alright, I got an 18.
18 hits.
Nice.
$19.
19 damage.
Phew.
Alright.
And then I get one more
Shot
attack.
comes in. And then you come in with your second attack.
At an 18.
18 hits.
Oh, shoot. I gotta reroll that. 25.
25 damage. That's number 2.
Cleaving into this beast.
Alright, you come in with your 2 massive shots on him and come in. Boom! And swing around again. It's like boom! He's got cuts and ripped open all over and messed up.
And I want to
He
take
is
the
still
sword.
standing.
I want to take the sword and fling the blood in his face. And
To
like
the
look
blood
over
in
it like
his
that.
Number 2 is looking bad, but he is roughed up and still standing there. Alright, so next up is the werewolves.
And one human. Very important.
That's right, number 4 is still a human right now. Number 2 is completely did not like getting the blood thrown in his face, missed that first attack. And the second attack as well.
Yikes.
Right.
Oh! That was a noise.
I think making a random noise and it's freaking you all out.
Understandably.
So number 4 is going to use one of his actions to re-werewolf up.
Uh-huh.
He is then going to come over here, as is his friend. You know what? They're both facing you. I cannot be bothered fighting to turn them. Actually, no. 5 was closer to TBD. TBD is going to...
I'm in the air.
Erellia, it's going to take that one.
It's like, I'm in the air.
30 feet.
What's your armor class, Aries?
16.
Both of those attacks totally miss. He is completely thrown off, having just been turned back into a human randomly in the middle of a full moon. He's not...
Like, woo! Woo!
And what's your armor class, Erellia?
It is 14. Wait, no, I lied. It's 15.
Alright. Both of the attacks are rolled 16, so...
What?
Werewolf? Werewolf friend? One of us?
I don't think so.
Well, second attack might be. So first is...
I'm gonna cast some shield.
Shield on the first attack.
I don't know. Can I do it on the second one?
I think you can only do it in the first, unfortunately.
Oh, man.
Because it's a reactionary. So that means you block that claw attack that was coming for you, but he is still coming with a bite. You take 7 points of piercing damage. And make me a Constitution saving throw.
One of us. One of us.
I got a nat 20, baby.
No!
Oh!
Nat 20.
Ooh.
Bite goes in, pierces in, does damage, but lycanthropy does not pass over.
Man.
Erellia, like, inner being just reflects lycanthropy. How dare you even think about turning me into a werewolf? Alright.
Man.
Hi, Aero.
I must have a 20
Bring
AC.
it.
Aero.
Bring it, Gus.
At least you have temp HP.
Yes.
So attack
You want to
number
see it
1.
disappear?
What is it? You're at 20 for your AC now?
Yeah, I'm at 20.
That may be your saving grace right here, to be honest.
But it's duelist great. It's my weapon.
They all miss.
Suck it!
There you go.
That's why you paste up a magical weapon. All of them absolutely miss, and that is it for the werewolf. So next up is TBD, still in the air, now 30 feet high.
It's me. Oh gosh, what do I
Want
even
to send
do?
some more of that healing juice my way?
The good vibes. I'll throw a bonus action of healing word towards Aero.
Thank you.
And that's gonna be what's that? 7 healing. You got
I'll
this,
take it.
Aero.
I'll take it.
And then I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at 3rd level at Luna. Because I don't like her vibe personally.
Alright, getting Bill, go for it.
Her vibe is kind of monstrous.
Get it. A monster. 17 plus 7. I don't want to do math. 20 something.
24. That's 24 to hit?
To hit, yeah.
Yes, that definitely hits.
And for 30 radiant damage.
30 radiant damage? Dang.
Mhm. It's 66.
Luna went from looking pretty decent to getting pretty messed up after that shot, dang.
And she's now glowing, and the first attack against her has advantage.
Alright.
A glowing werewolf.
It's sparkly.
What has
TBD?
advantage?
The first
the next attack on her.
Mhm.
Okay.
Which I don't know if TBD realised that next up in initiative order is Aero.
Nice.
Aero, I just set you up, buddy.
So what I'm gonna do is I want to leap. I'm gonna pull a Droghar. She's pretty tall, right? Like.
Yeah, her werewolf is a lot
Okay.
larger than the other. She's bigger.
So I want to leap over her. I'll use my rabbit hop if I need to. I'll leap over her, and I want to catch my sword right in her back and hang off of her back and just go for like a stab on the side.
Absolutely. You make your bunny hop, you go up, roll for attack.
Land. I want to land right on her. And you said it's with advantage?
Yup.
Yes, with advantage, thanks to
Keep glowing.
TBD.
It's hard to
Well,
miss.
a 16?
16 hits.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll be the first one. Okay, so that's 8. Then my second attack. 20, not natural.
Yeah, that was for the attack, or
10. Yeah, I'm still attacking. I have a bunch of attacks. 10. And then
Must be
this
nice.
was a 13 attack or a 13 hit.
13 does not hit.
Okay, can I add my inspiration?
Yep, you can roll your bardic for it.
1d6.
Yes, I think it's a d6 for it now.
15.
15 hits.
Okay. All right. And so I'm trying to keep track of. Okay, so I did to the 8, 10, 13 points of damage. Hold on, I got another roll. That one I know was a miss for sure. It's an 11. But I have my glowing swords, and so I'm gonna go ahead and expend my charge to do another attack. 20.
Holy word.
11 plus whatever I said. Dang it! Now I've lost track of how much damage I've done so far. I think it's 20. I think I'm at 21 points of damage right now.
Yeah.
Plus, okay, the last one's a miss, so that's 21 points of damage, and I'm hanging on the back of her, just stabbing with my other sword, like in her side.
Like your arrow just.
I'm pulling the bob and glob. That's their move.
Even though there are other werewolves to the table, how do you want to finish her?
Nice.
Yes.
I don't. I knock her unconscious. I don't want to kill her.
You probably shouldn't stab her in the side
Well,
like
okay,
50 times.
I'll do it, and before I'll tell you what.
Don't die.
I won't just stab her. I will cut both of her hands off and cut her legs off, but I don't want to like kill her. For
Well, all right.
I'll let go of my sword. And
That's
with a
darker
chop,
than the
I'll do
ferret. I'm just saying.
Two
Just saying.
hands and legs, so she's just like on the floor.
That is darker than the ferret. You're still not getting away with that one, though. That was still really dark.
Oh
Will
boy.
she turn back into? Well, we're still in combat, huh? I don't want to.
We're still technically in combat. She doesn't quite turn back yet because it is still like the full moon. She's just lost limbs, but yeah, she's pretty messed up.
Can I yell at the other wolves to stand down? And I'll step on her neck. Stand it down now.
Roll me persuasion.
Is it persuasion or intimidation?
Or intimidation, actually, yeah. Your intimidation.
14.
They don't register anything.
Okay.
They do all now have their eyes pointed at you, though.
For every time they take a step closer, I'm gonna push my heel further and further into her neck.
Okay. Glad you're on my side.
Aero got that dark energy.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, technically we're still in combat, so Erellia,
Yeah.
you're technically
Yeah,
up
bestie.
next.
Well,
Hey, real quick. Technically, I reduce this hostile creature to 0, right? Because I have Dark One's Blessing, and when that happens, I'll gain 2 temporary hit points.
Mhm.
Okay.
Congrats on your 12th.
Yeah. I'll add a little spice, and as I'm holding her, as I'm kind of like, as I like did that, I like touched her and like just absorbed some of her energy. Just for 2 though, so like,
I'll restore a little bit of his energy.
like a little perk.
But yeah. Yeah, Aurelia, technically it's your turn. What do you want to do?
technically.
Technically.
Well, I guess I could just do a little of that stabby stab action with number 5.
Yep. I will let you also roll with advantage on those attacks because Aero has completely tried to get all that attention onto him. It's backfired on them because they don't actually care, but your attacks I'll still give advantage to because they're not really paying attention to the rest of you at the minute.
Would that mean then I could do my sneak attack since I have advantage?
Yes. Yeah, I could actually. You got advantage, so technically you could do sneak attack. One of the few times that actually gets to use for sneak attack because the advantage is the reason.
So I rolled a 19.
Nice.
And I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. All right. So that's a 10 plus 19, 20, 22.
22 damage. Dang.
Yes.
Yeah, number 5 is still standing, but it's looking pretty hurt now. I did a fair bit of damage to him. Alright. Next up then is Aries.
Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use my Luna Claws on 4. 4 is a human, right? Again?
No, 4's a werewolf again. They use one of their actions to come back.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna do
and you, again, similarly, you've got advantage on this because Arrow's managed to yell all their attention his direction.
Hold on. 18.
Nice.
18 hits.
Okay. So what I'm also going to do is I'm also going to do Psychic Blades. So that just adds 3d6 psychic damage to my 2
Holy crap.
d8.
Yep, go for it.
And that's just one hand this time. I'm going to do both my hands.
Dang.
So the first time is... Hold on. Let me get d6 on. Oh, d8. I'm going to have to get my calculator out. Okay, so for my first hand, a damage of 10.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack for my second hand.
Alright, go for it in the second hand.
$11.
Alright. Number 4 is still up, but they are looking hurt. You guys have got some of them really wounded at this point. Alright, and so we're back to the top of the round for that then. It's Droghar.
Alright, Drogar's gonna attack this freaking werewolf once again. Since I have advantage, I'm not gonna use Reckless Attack. I'm just gonna use Great Weapon Master.
Go for it.
I got... Oh, wait a minute. I don't think I hit with either of them. I got an 11 on one, and... Yeah, I didn't hit on that one. I got an 8 and an 11.
Droghar takes his swings, completely and utterly misses in both attacks. The werewolf just dodging out of the road.
Alright.
Alright.
I'm gonna swing again with my second attack. Great Weapon Master. I got a 17. Does that hit?
17 hits.
Alright. I got 4. Oh, actually, 24. Sorry.
24. Number 2 is gone.
All right. What I want to do,
Nice.
I want to turn around and I want to take that one's body and I want to throw it in the middle of the room or throw it as far as I can. And I want to try to reiterate what Aero just said. And I want to use intimidation and to scream, "Stand down," as loud as I can. Stand down! As I throw the werewolf in the middle of the room.
All right. Make me an intimidation check.
I got a 22.
Oh.
22. I will say on that the werewolves that are left as they are cut and bleeding and hurt, they all kind of look at the situation and all start to back off and make a run for it.
Don't let him escape.
Wait, can I make an attack roll on 5?
You can.
TBD's gonna pull out a gun.
Go!
Oh, yes! Does TBD know how to
Nice.
hold the gun and
Nope.
or shoot the gun?
I don't have a. I'm only adding +2 to the roll.
Okay.
All right, let's see if TBD can shoot a werewolf.
Is it advantage because they're not paying attention, or just flat roll?
I'm going to say I'll say with advantage, mostly because they're kind of nervous and running at this
Oh
point.
my gosh! I dropped it on the floor. Not. You said with?
Yeah, with advantage.
I'm glad it is. Have that 20.
Dude!
Yeah.
All right, roll for damage.
So what is that? What is it?
Arrow, what's a gun?
Which
it's
one
a
are you
normal
shooting?
pistol. It's a normal pistol, right? It's the one I
Yeah.
popped the gem
It's a
out of.
flintlock, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's 1d10 doubled, or is it double dice?
It's 1d10
double.
and then add 10 onto it.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that's the case. 13 total. I rolled a 1 on the
13.
dice.
Nice.
As number 5, oop, did not mean to zoom out there, is running away. TBD takes a gun, executes the werewolf as it is running away.
I'm
Completely out of character, and I'm pretty sure she's probably going to have a moment later absorbing what she just did.
And I look and I kind of go, yeah.
I'm gonna step in front of the one at the bottom
Oh no.
so he doesn't leave, or so they don't leave. I'm gonna stand there with my greatsword in front of him so they don't leave.
Oh my.
Because I technically didn't use any of my movement. I know it's not my turn. I'm sorry.
We're at this point. I'm saying we're out of combat.
Okay.
We're just getting
Is
them
Luna-
running, pretty much.
Is Luna still in her werewolf form? Or is she reverted yet?
She is reverted to her human form at this
I'm
point.
going to grab her by the shirt collar and pull her to the middle. Like she's like no arms, no legs. I'm pulling her to the middle, and I'll put her
Alright.
head on the stump. And I'm gonna.
If you
look
want
at
to
the
swap to over maps, you can swap back to the normal.
Yeah, I did.
I,
We're good.
I'm gonna look at all of you, or all the werewolf. What are the werewolves?
I'm
doing
grabbing
right
the
now?
one that was getting ready to leave, and I'm bringing him up to where you're at, or them.
Droghar, throw him in the middle, and you notice my eyes are starting to start to glow. Erellia, Dream, TBD, leave.
Hey, what?
Find my crew and make sure they're safe. I want to talk with Luna. Droghar, I could use your help.
What do you want me to do?
Find the crew
Okay.
as well. Sorry, I didn't mean to leave you out. I was just.
Holding this werewolf like.
I thought I
like-
said your name. I
Okay,
apologize.
I'll just know.
No, take them. Go. As they're all, I'm assuming, are you all leaving?
Yeah.
I don't
Besides
know how
Droghar.
How does Aero look in the Valron sense right now? Is Aero?
Oh no! Oh, he's an evil Aero. He's pissed, and when he gets angry, he starts kind of like letting it loose a little bit, and his eyes are like kind of glazed over, like And you see like all the
Am I
the
able to
tattoo,
perceive?
like the
TBD.
markings.
You can make a
glowing.
perception check if you want, Droghar.
I've been in this situation before where we killed a lizard dad, and I just don't want that on my conscience again. Okay.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, TBD is
I got a
going to
6.
fly down to Luna and smack her in the head with Billy.
Mm.
And
I want to
then
stop her. I want to
rocket
stop
out
that from
of
happening.
the dome.
I want to stop that from happening. Stop it, TBD. Listen. Just do what I've asked you to do. Trust me.
What did you get for your perception check, Droghar?
I got a 6.
I will say that even on a 6, like as much as you're hyped up from the battle, you've definitely seen this arrow before. You maybe don't get quite the gravitas of just how far gone he is, but you've seen this arrow before.
Got it.
I want to stop
TBD.
TBD from doing what she's doing.
TBD, even unknown to Aero, who doesn't see him at this point, you see sitting off in the corner Valron just sitting watching.
This guy.
Put her down, TBD.
I can't do that.
Why?
She doesn't deserve this. What do you hope to get from her?
Information.
What
I
information?
need to know where the bow is.
Isn't that information better gained from Gideon?
You're right. And I'll point Pharaoh's in and shoot her in the head.
Okay, cool.
Aero.
Let's burn
Aero.
down
No.
this mother.
Aero.
TBD, as he's pulling his gun to shoot, do you try and move and save her, or are you just holding her?
She doesn't have legs or hands. That's like cruel.
I'm putting her out of her misery.
Yeah, I can't heal that in any way. But she's also like, there's not a lot of humans left. Ah! I'll let it happen.
You take the shot, you
He's
lift
not
out your gun, aim it at Luna's head, and as TBD's holding, you see Luna like lifting her head up, blood like pouring down her face and out her mouth. And she just looks at you laughing.
I do it.
Whew.
After he shoots, I'm going to step in front of him and grab his arm and say, Aero.
I Eldritch Blast Droghar.
Roll for attack. What's your AC again, Droghar? It's
14.
14.
That is 16.
Roll for damage. Which will technically be half because you are still raging.
Mm-hmm.
It's magical damage though, right?
Yeah, Droghar's got like resistance to everything except
Except
psychic.
psychic.
Okay. It's 9 points of damage.
Okay.
9. And that's the full amount, so half to 4. Or is 9.5?
Back.
I'm going to grab his other hand.
Droghar takes the
Grapple. I'm
blasting
going to
cannon.
grapple him.
Alright, strength check.
I want to break his grapple.
Strength check and resistance.
I'm rolling strength.
Yeah, because you're trying to break his grapple. So
Okay.
strength be
I got a
strength.
25.
Oh my gosh,
Good
a
luck.
19.
I'm gonna hold him close.
You take the blast straight to the chest, and it kind of like shakes you a little, but you don't step back. It's not too bad. And like there's this black smoke on your chest, and you come up and just round Aero, and Aero
That's
trying to fight out and can't quite get loose.
I'm gonna pull him up to my face and say, Aero, I know this is not you.
Can I go
No
up
more
and
killing.
like cast sleep on him?
I was about to say.
Yeah.
Aries cannot because Aries left with everyone else. The only one that stayed was
I'll
TBD.
look up your.
TBD if she has sleep can, but like Aries is not there.
I
Everyone
do.
I
doesn't
didn't
have
realize we left. I thought we
I'm
were
going to
still
look
there.
at Valron.
I look at Droghar. He doesn't have much time left.
Oh, You know what? I will cast sleep. I don't like this. How much? 5d8. I'm just gonna roll on the thing.
5d8.
I don't want to do math right now. Where's my?
Roll 100d, 1,000.
Does
That's my
5,000 hit? Not sure.
500,000.
So
D
you
100.
have 22 or less health right now.
Well, if you're counting my temporary HP, I'm at
Do you?
32 or 34, excuse me.
So you do not go to sleep.
Yeah.
Dang it.
To be fair, that's technically your own fault. You kept giving him health.
I'm gonna walk him out the door where the others went.
Alright. Droghar, still holding Aero, takes him outside
Can I make him pass out? Can I like? I don't know how that
Real
works,
fast.
like mechanically.
As we're walking out, I mean, he has me restrained, but can I want to Eldritch, if I can, I want to Eldritch Blast, like, one of the, like, just aim it sideways, if you like the way he's holding me. I want to, like, do a blast and hit one of those guns, or whatever you call it, on the side of the wall to where it catches on fire and the whole building starts to ignite.
Alright.
I'm gonna burn something.
I want to burn this building now. I'm going to burn it all out.
Roll me attack with disadvantage because you're doing it against his grapple to try and.
A 12 and a 20.
Nitro.
Not natural 20.
I texted you.
On the 12, you don't quite get the blast off. Like, you try and, like, aim it and angle it, and you can't quite. In his arms, like, he's got you tight. But Droghar, like, picks him, walks him out the building. Aero's trying to burn it as he goes, doesn't quite get it, and steps him outside. And as you walk outside, you see the others have walked out there, and there's a number of, like, werewolves have made a break for it and are running. That were all around the camp, but there's also a bunch of dead werewolves lying around the place. As you see, like, Aero's crew kind of all, like, scattered about and looking bloodied and battered and broken and taking shots themselves. So as you guys have been fighting in there, the crew was actually over at the ship still working on it. So they got in a fight with the werewolves out here.
Is Jimmy wearing a werewolf head? He just
Jimmy,
cut one off, put it on. It's like, oh.
Jimmy's collecting stuff. Jimmy's just collecting the werewolves and stuff and trying to tidy them up and stuff. He's trying to make the camp look really nice and pretty again, you know. It's like he's doing his best. He's living his best life, you know. But you see the rest of the crew are all, like, kind of tearing them out. It's like Leo sees you all coming out. It's like, what the hell just happened?
Werewolf. This whole village is werewolves. They weren't human. Not completely.
Goodness sake. Damn, I miss drinking.
I look at Leo and I'm like, right?
I think we've cleared out most of them. Like, a bunch of them, like, took off into the woods, but, like, for the most part, we're clear. We took some damage, took some hits. The ship took some hits as well, but we still seem to be standing.
Do you think we can get into a position where we'll stay safe tonight, and then that way we can leave in the morning? Because Aero is, as you can see, is being grappled by Droghar. He's no use tonight.
He's not in his right mind, Leo.
You idiots! You're letting them get away!
Can I cover his mouth?
Yeah, absolutely.
I cover his
I
mouth.
bite your hand. Oh, wait, with your robot hand?
No, I have my right hand out, so that wasn't my.
I bite your hand.
I go,
hard.
ow! And I slap him in the head, and I switch arms and put my metal arm on his face.
Yeah, I can see that. Let's get him locked up somewhere. Leo, like, yells at the rest of the crew. It's like, okay, let's make sure we get these fortifications back up with the walls still and the gates and everything still seem to be well. The lights are still on. thankfully, like for the outside, it's like, okay, let's make sure we're locked up. Let's make sure we're safe, and let's freaking recover from tonight. Oh my goodness.
And
as they're kind of starting to clear up and stuff, Bisk runs over to Leo and kind of whispers at him and says, "Oh, looks like we got a little trophy." And Bob and Glob bring over Gideon.
There he is.
Looks like we managed to save one. I don't know, though. A werewolf head would look really nice on the wall. Let's stick him in there. It's like he's probably not going to do much talking tonight. Like, we'll get some guards on him and stick him in somewhere where we can question him tomorrow. Alright, let's get him locked up. Let's get Aero locked up and get a guard on him as well. And everyone else, let's make sure everything's fortified and get some rest tonight.
oh, go ahead.
Yes, I'm ready to get off this damn island.
I think we all are.
Here.
And I try to find Dream, and I walk up to her. I'm like, Dream, are you okay?
Yeah, as okay as I can be, since we just had a fight with werewolves. A bit banged up, a bit scratched up, but, you know, better than they're doing, thankfully.
And you just see, like, Aries' face fall. Dream,
She's like, hey, I'm okay.
I'm gonna need your help. I need you to help me bandage a wound. And I just showed, like, where I got bit on my arm.
Okay. Yeah, let's get that treated. That looks like a bad one.
Yeah. I guess we'll find out next full moon what happens.
It's alright, I'm sure there's some sort of healer or something, or some sort of person that can cure that off.
Boo.
And I come up and I put my head on her chest and I'm like, be a dog.
You're okay, the big bad dogs are gone. They're all gone, they're all taken care of. Let's go have a lie down and get some rest. I don't suppose any of the alcohol survived that, did it? Really use some.
I've got your back, Leo. I've got this special recipe.
Joker just starts putting up like his little stand.
Don't start. No, we don't need to set up now. We're trying to lock up people and like fortify the place. We don't need to set up a brewing stand for the evening.
You always need brewing stand, my friend.
Oh, for goodness sake. You're going to do it anyway. Just do it.
All right.
Just make sure you lock up Aero first. Alright, let's... And Leo kind of comes over to Aries quickly. Aries.
Yeah.
You still have the information that we need for where to go and find us both in the books?
Yes. If you want...
Familiarize yourself with it tonight. Tomorrow, we go after the bowl.
Alright, I'll go to the library right away, make sure I draw a proper map this time, before we go to bed. But from what the books tell me, it's right in the heart. So we're actually not that far away. We're right in the heart of the island.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's a lot of things between us and there.
Yeah, that's the only concern. But if we can make this a fortified area, at least it's a launching point for us.
That sounds good. Any...
Oh, back.
Nice. Her cat turned her computer off. I don't know if you guys saw
Love
the chat.
Butterball. Butterball.
Yay, Butterball!
Oh my god. Okay, you wondered if the cat was going to do this, and then it was like 2 weeks in a row the cat has actually done it. Like,
Now the camera's bright again. Look at me.
just put like a basket over the cat or something.
What, like in Skyrim?
Had a fight with that for a while. But as evening continues on and starts to head towards the early hours of the morning, The crew make sure that everything's fortified, make sure everything's in place. Aero gets taken to his quarters, which are locked from the outside with someone guarding it since he's starting to go a bit mental. Gideon is locked up in a little tiny, basically, shed that they find with a couple of guards guarded on it. And everyone else is recommended to just go and rest and sleep off the fight.
TBD is not having a good time. Oh. TBD is like chanting, "I can fix it. If I just reset it all, they won't be dead. We wouldn't have committed a genocide if we just need to fix it. Just constantly, we need to fix it over and over again."
And as the hours draw in, you all head off to get some rest. And that's where we're going to call it for this evening.
Nice. That was a really intense fight.
That was.
Oh yeah, I got lycanthropy. Let's go.
Hashtag
And we
let's
ended up
go.
with 2 werewolves. Which, amazingly, like, the 2 werewolf bays that I actually took were, like, within the first round. 2 of
Yeah.
them got bit and turned, and I literally, at that point, thought, crap, I'm going to turn them all into werewolves within a round at this rate.
I mean,
Dude, what's gonna happen to your armor?
I guess we'll see.
I mean,
Right.
heads exposed. I was literally waiting for Aero to end up getting lycanthropy, because what else can the guy possibly get?
Seriously.
Stabbed in the face. I think that's about what we're.
I'm glad I didn't get bit. Heck.
Yeah, Erellia with a freaking nat 20 save on the freaking lycanthropy taken. Like,
One
dang.
time I needed it, I got it. Thank you, by the way, Misty Mountain, for all of my amazing rolls tonight, because I
hashtag
got really good rolls tonight.
Yeah, thank you, Misty Mountain, for letting me execute the werewolf.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be going on the website, probably. Maybe it will. You never know.
Thank you for letting me execute.
Werewolf killer.
You let me roll an 8 for the con save, and then you let me execute the werewolf.
Yes.
So there we go. We end the evening with a battle with werewolves and DOA committing a near genocide.
Oh, they started it.
And if y'all would have let me, I would have finished it.
Finished it. DVDs are crying in a corner somewhere like, this is what I wanted to do. This isn't no.
I probably would have let it happen. Just saying.
This place, they're kind of insane.
I love that half the team's kind of like, oh, this is a good thing. The other half's like, everybody thinks the humans are dead already. Who cares?
They're not really humans anyway.
No one will miss them.
Yeah, they're really not humans.
Butterball, no.
They don't count.
Butterball, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Cat's going for the power again. Flipping heck. Well, before the cat makes TBD disappear one more time, thank you so much for everyone joining us for this evening. This was an absolutely fun session.
This was awesome.
Oh, eyelash.
Already shouted out Misty Mountain Gaming in the chat.
Yeah, Misty Mountain. Let's get the exclamation mark MMG as well. Misty Mountain are amazing partners with some of the amazing dice we've been using tonight coming from Misty Mountain. Go and check them out, mistymountaingaming.com. Use cross10 at checkout to save 10% on your orders. You will not be disappointed by the dice on show there, so go and check that out. So thank you, Misty Mountain, for being part of this with us.
Cool.
If you want to catch the next session, we will be up next Monday evening at 8:30 as we return, as we have now arrived in Typhon and taken out a village of werewolves and now actually start heading towards the bow.
Killed
Our
all the
daughter
humans.
just rolled a nat 20. She wanted to let everyone know.
Butterball,
Our daughter
please.
rolled a nat
There you go.
20.
Good genes. Good genes.
Nice.
We, of course, will be back throughout
Are
the
you
week.
showing it?
Aww.
There you go.
Nice.
That's awesome.
We'll, of course, be back throughout the week. I will be back tomorrow evening and Wednesday evening with a little bit more of the Red Dead Redemption. Thursday evening, I believe Nitro will be back with some Art of the Hero.
I'm gonna have to play that by ear because I still have family in town and they're staying in my office, so we're gonna have to figure
Oh,
it
okay.
out by ear. Yeah.
No worries. And then Friday night, it's still not officially confirmed, but we're trying to set up some Friday Night Fright stuff.
With the spook crew?
Yeah, myself, Spacehawk, Droghar, and Locksteady again to go and hopefully continue some labyrinthine is, I think, the plan at the moment. That's up for change, possibly. But we're going to be getting back into that, so come along and join us to see us getting absolutely terrified and the crap scared out of us on Friday evening. But if you missed any of tonight's episode, or if you've missed any of our previous ones, want to catch up, or if you would love to just support us over on our YouTube channel, please go and check out Comics and Cross TTRPG on YouTube. We are currently so close to hitting 100 subs over there, so please help us out and click on that subscribe button and help us hit and catch up on all the stuff that we've done with our D&D campaign so far. But I think that is it for this evening. We will see you all for our next session next Monday. And remember, it's a good week to be a geek. Take care. We'll see you all later.
See you guys.
See you.
Bye.
Sierra Miedo.